All right. Sound check. Hold on. Okay. We're good. No crazy buzzing going on in the background. No chirping. Remember that? Got my tech guys on that. So, here we are back again. Another beautiful Thursday evening. And by beautiful, I mean, if you're from Seattle, it's beautiful. If you're from anywhere else on the planet, besides maybe a rainforest, not so beautiful. But the upside is, it is getting nice out. The weather's changing. The chrysalis. I mean, it's happening. The weather's getting better. It's getting nicer. Which means, it went from 50 to 70, and now next week it'll be about 120. But that's no such thing as global warming now. I mean, just completely discount it. Doesn't mean a thing. So, let's see who we got in the chats. We got a lot of music lined up tonight, and I'm going to introduce my guest. My guest, who also has a guest. If you're into the pants that get, remember in the 80s you used to fold up the pants and then you'd roll them way up? Guys, I mean, girl, we got one of them. He's on board with the Nanners crew tonight. And he's going to give you some advice on how to make your pants, your acid wash jeans, look fly. Forget that zero and get with the hero and all that kind of stuff. He's going to clue you in on all the things that are new and fresh. It's good to see everybody tonight. We do have a lot of music. I wasn't fibbing when I said we got a lot of great music tonight. Now, we're doing a Cerberus, as you read, if you read it all. A lot of people need, your information spoon-fed to you. Don't gack on, wearing a bit. You can't take too much. I get it. We're doing a Cerberus, but it's not the usual Cerberus where we do a side and then a couple individuals. We're doing a Cerberus Hydra slash thing where we're essentially doing two sets, individual sets, split up into two, which makes 4 sets comprised of, really great music. That's all I'm going to tell you. You just stick around and you don't worry about it, okay? You just let the man take care of it, and we'll bring our guest up in just one momento. How's everybody been doing? You okay? Life been treating you all right? You feel all right? You good? You working hard? No? And no? Okay, that's fine. Hey, do what you got to do. Let's look into chats and see who we got hanging out with us tonight. We got people filtering in. Well, like I said, we got a lot of music here, so we ain't going to fart around. Ain't going to be no 40-minute monologue like usual. Maybe somewhere 37 minutes-ish. The ish is the remaining 3 to 4 minutes. Nick's in the room. He goes, Mr. B. And he goes I think he's going like that, like I do. It's good to see you, Nick. Hope you're still here, buddy. Tim Nolan's in the house. Goes, hey, Aaron. And I go, Timothy, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Hanging out last week. I mentioned it on Pilmer Show. I said, thanks for coming by. And Mike goes, I stopped by too. I know you stopped by, Mike. I meant Tim came up on the panel and we were talking. Maybe you fell asleep by then. That's okay. I know the older people, you need your nappies. But yeah, Tim came up last week on the session and we had a good talk about music and 8 tracks and, life in general. Michael Pilmer's in the crowd. One of the kindest, gaseous people that I think I've ever met. I thought the guy burped a lot when he drank wine, but you get a couple beers in this guy and he just turns into a belch factory, man. Kimba's in the crowd. Gently placing the cherries on the milkshake. Oh, life. Hi, Kimba. Okay? Shh. Charlie's in the house. He goes, I'm on my porch. Actually, he says evening and goes, and then there's like a beer. He's farting into his beer is what I'm getting from these emojis here. Groovy Lisa's in the house. And she goes, best stream on Thursday, but she does it in piano, which is a percussion instrument, if you didn't know. I'm a drummer. So me and Lisa, we should get together, do a dual stream one time. She plays some piano, and we get the fella up here on some drums, and we make some really good music. Maybe we get Adrian up here playing some drums. All the ladies who were over on Pilmer's tonight, did you notice that? None of the guys had enough stones to come up and do a noise night. It was all ladies. And Tim. You got to give him the mulligan, right? It was really cool. See all the ladies up there having a good time, making a bunch of music. We call it music. It's better than lots of Beatles albums, that what I heard there tonight on Pilmer's. Really cool. All right, Bill says, sound is on. Yep, I know the sound is on. I was checking for the crackling and the buzzing and the popping and the wheezing and the clicking and the wailing and the like all that kind of stuff. Thanks, Bill. Good to see you, buddy. Tim, Psych Derek's in the house. What's up, Derek? How you doing, man? Acid Archives, out of control. All of a sudden, everybody and their grandmother's buying Acid Archives books. They want to get in the club. I knew this was going to happen, Derek. When I saw this thread, I said, they're going to ruin our secret club. Everybody's going to find out now. Everybody's going to get an Acid Archives book, and then they're all going to be part of the crowd all of a sudden. Just going to buy your way in. Just like these people, like your dentist or your psychologist or your chiropractor, he's going to buy a Harley Davidson because he wants to be a biker. So he joins the Hog Club of America, and all of a sudden he's a biker. Now he's going to hang out with the other bikers. Nah. Actually, I think it's a good thing. And I also thought it's a good thing some of these people can't afford some of the prices in the Acid Archive. So, good to see you, Derek. Having a stream on Friday, buddy? Bleep bloop it down in the comments. Not so much over here, but right down there somewhere. Who else we got? Yo, Adrian! She's in the crowd. How's the knee skin? She was up there on Pilmer's tonight. She had a wooden frog. And I was like, that frog sounds a lot like an actual frog, a wooden frog. And she's stroking the backbone of the frog with a drumstick. And it sounded like a frog. I liked it. It was cool. Sockfoot. That's right. Yep. It's called a French cuff? Jesus Lord, man. Tim, if you're serious, I need to hook you up with this guy. Pumping Vinyl's in the crowd. William, Bill, Billiam, Billy, Willie, Billy Bob. Thanks for coming by and hanging out, bud. This is a good stream. And you're right, finally. Finally a day comes where there's a decent live stream with some excellent dick jokes and fart jokes. You'll only find them here, buddy. We're going to bring our guest up in just a minute. He's backstage, probably sleeping. I left some cheese and crackers back here in the backstage green room, which isn't green. It's actually brown because I don't like the color green. It's not very suitable. What do you think about my psychedelic, background? You like the little bulbs moving around in the background? What do you think of that? You like that? Yeah. Nobody mentioned one thing about the rotating room back there. Don't look too hard. If you get timed out, you have no choice. Watch the tomato channel. Ugh. There you go, Will. I've seen that fucking abortion before. I hate using that word, but there you go, buddy. You got a wrench now, okay? Whatever's going to forego your interests in going to such places and hanging out. Nightmare. Just saying. There's plenty of drama around. Like, we need more manufactured drama. Just talking about, it's like guys talking about guys. It's, you know what it is? It's like a dick measuring contest is what that's in the minimal amount of, just fractional amount of time I watch. It says, okay. All right. I don't treat you like a stepchild that fell asleep, man. I just, I'm going to get your bottle. I'm going to warm it up, Mike. And, I'm going to do the wrist test. You put a couple drops on the wrist, and if it's too hot, burns your wrist, it's too warm for baby. We're going to get you one of those Devo cribs with the baby, with the fork and the baby part. You know that one. Okay, who else we got? We're going to run it down. Danny's in the crowd. He goes, hey, what's he go? Hey, Biz, hey, gang. How you doing, Danny? Got your shirt on tonight, do you? You got it? It's not a Sessions tonight. It's Hydra, not Hydra, but. Yes, Groovy Lisa. AZ Mick's in the house. He goes, hey, Aaron. I go, hola, Mick. How you doing, buddy? There's a fella making it to bone and tooth. It's long in the tooth. It ain't bone and tooth. Give me one more day. I'm going to let you know by end of day tomorrow. There's a big chance, people out there. Breaking news. Beep, 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 beep. I might be meeting Plastic Eric over in Phillytown. But do some record digging. I said, keep your pants on. I'll let you know really soon, buddy. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming by and hanging out. Tull's in that crowd, man. He ain't been around in a while. Good to see you, buddy. How you making out, Tull? My man. Good to see you. Everyone and their dad's making a video on it. If you're talking about the Acid Archives, yeah. And I've got the Acid Archives. As a matter of fact, I've got the updated archive as well. But I'm not going to make one. I don't do those videos anymore. But I like seeing other people getting into it. It is a fun subject. I'm still waiting to see the super deep dives into the Acid Archive. There's some deep, deep diving going on in that Acid Archive, especially the expanded edition. You've been reading that one? You been in that one, Derek? You get balls deep in that sucker. Dobsky's in the crowd. He goes, woo! He's like, he's like flexing like crazy. All right. Be out of town this weekend. Derek. That's fine. Okay, here we go. Who else? Carlin Reed is in the house. He's a newcomer, but he's the second time here. Good to see you, Carlin. He goes, Frog. I think he's saying frog. Okay. Mickey Froggy music. Yeah, I'm going down here. Greeno. Holy shit. All right. Let me throw you a wrench. Fucking Greeno's in the crowd now. Sorry it took me so long to get to you, Greeno. Mikey Bananas is backstage right now, Greeno. I'm trying to say hi to everybody, and then we're going to get Mikey and his guest up. I got a guest, and then he's got a guest. It's like fourth wall kind of shit. Greeno, he doesn't come around much, and I don't blame him. Some of this stuff is a nightmare. Having said that, you can give me a call, Greeno, but you want me to come up on your show and do a little guesting. God, look at my revolving light. I got a light bulb that turns around, Greeno. If that don't get me in the club, I don't know what will. Greeno goes way back to the old VC. Remember you hear an old feller complaining and griping and yelling at clouds about how the old VC is the true VC and this new VC is just, it's hideousness, it's gross, and it's like cancerous? Greeno's part of that old VC that I'm talking about. We got one of the originators right here with us tonight. Greeno's hanging out. Good to see you, buddy. Running down. Mikey Bananas is in the crowd, and he's backstage. B's in the crowd, and Jenny. Good to see you. Yeah. Where's Dome at? All right, I'm running down a dream here. Here we go. I make it? I made it all the way to the bottom. Okay, great. Good to see you, man. Excellent. Pilmer saying hi to people. Dobby saying, yep, and Bananas. Greeno's in the crowd. You're always welcome in the man cave. Hey, anytime. You got my number still. It ain't changed. Just go on and get the Texas is a felon. We'll jump right up. Got all kinds of new stuff since the last time we hung out. Even got this new fangled camera. 144p. Eat your heart out, man. You know what I mean? Okay. All right, Will's got his wrench. He doesn't have to worry about getting timed out by Richard or Dobby or anybody else. He's safe now, okay? He's going to be cool. He's going to be nice because everybody here is being nice. Now, welcome to Cerberus Sessions. I'm going to bring my guest on because he's been sitting backstage for way too long. And I'm really sorry. I hope he didn't eat all the cheese. Is he there? Okay, he's there. Wave your hands up and down if you're ready to go. All right, he's ready to go. Now, my next guest, if you know anything about Feller's channel, you know he's been here countless times, and rightly so, because he's one of the OGs in streaming here on the YouTubes. We're talking about Mikey Bananas. He goes all the way back to the Ustream days when his whole idea for streaming was literally 144p or less. Is there anything less than 144p? Let's find out. Let's welcome our buddy Mikey Bananas and the man with the killerest rolled up pants and
I don't think they're rolled up tonight though.
They ain't rolled up. I feel like
can
you send him home to get some elastic like ankle pants, please.
What's ironic is that it's raining like fuck outside, so if you're going to roll up your pants, tonight would be the night. Also, what the fuck is all this about fucking stroking a frog's backbone or some kind of shit? What the fuck was that?
Oh, yeah. Adrian's got this cool little percussion instrument. It's shaped like a frog, but it's hollow, and when you run the ribs down on the back with a drumstick, it sounds like it's making a frog noise.
Man, I don't even know.
She was stroking it. That's all I'm saying.
Sure.
Lovely. In a musical way. That's right. That's right. Yeah. It's all in the wrist.
It's all in the wrist.
It's drummer's talk. It's drummer talk, Mike.
Sure.
It's great to see you, Mike. Thanks for coming by. Here he is again.
I appreciate the invite, man. I didn't realize until I was actually I was trying to look to see if I'd played one of these records before. So I went back. I was popping through your like past VODs and stuff. And I think it's been like 8 months or something like that.
No problem. I got quite a few things here that I played before. I think maybe 80% of what I got here, and this is exactly what I did. I went back in my my YouTube where you do all your settings and stuff. What is it, the manager area, whatever they call it?
Yeah, YouTube Studio and all that stuff.
Studio. Mm-hmm. And I looked at all the ones, and I made sure they all passed like muster for YT, and then I picked my set list out of things that I've done before, with the exception of like three or four or five that I have that are current now.
I think all of it's new for me, but actually and fairly new and purchase-wise as well. Except for one, which was a gift. But I had to go back and be like, wait, did I play this one before? But I do. That's nothing new. I do that all the time. But I'm not drinking as much, so I don't have to do that as often anymore. New man.
There's something new man.
Shane, go fuck yourself.
What?
You should, whoa. Jesus Christ, man.
Jay.
Sorry.
Just right off the bat. Does he not notice it's a family show?
He's like lurching right at Shane, right off the rip. I don't know.
Fucking moms are watching here.
There's some backstage beef.
Go.
Thumpfinger, what's up, man? I see Thumpfinger down here. It's good to see him.
There's
Green Jay.
Jump off a river, Shane.
Jay, jump off a river? Who the fuck says that?
Jump off a river. I'd love to see that.
We got siren. We got tornado warning things going off. This is a fucking problem.
All right, Thump's in the crowd. Good to see you, Thump. Good to see you. Thanks for coming by, buddy. Rockies.
How crazy was it? Greeno in here, man. That's fucking phenomenal.
Greeno, I think it's the first time maybe ever he's been hanging out in a stream. I don't blame him. He should stay far away from this kind of mess.
You're better than this, Greeno. Trust me.
You're so much better. Hang out in your massive library of records and just relish.
Greeno, go jump off a pole,
Greeno? What are you talking to Greeno for?
I don't know. Why not?
Knock it off.
Why not? You know?
He's just, I think what's the matter? Is he angry tonight?
I think Jay must be angry about something. It must have been the shortened day of the Masters. The rain probably got him a little.
Probably what it is. He's got to wash his balls.
They reissued a warning.
Reissued a warning. Okay, cool.
All right, cool. So we got, relative to what we do, we've got like a boatload of people. We got the ark full, and the rains are ready to come and just wash us away to a better place.
Love to see it.
Actually, I hope the only one that gets washed. I hope like the door goes up, and then Jay's on the outside going, jump off a river.
Yeah, that's good advice.
We'll get to watch Jay jump off of a river.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then onto a pole, hopefully.
Correct. Oh, that's what we're all here for. Trust me.
Yeah, maybe we can sit and we'll watch Jay talk about basketball for 45 minutes. That'd be great. People here love that.
Absolutely.
All right, Jay choosing violence tonight. Yeah, Greeno, he is choosing violence tonight. I have no idea why. Just an angry guy. It's all that fast food he eats. It's poison.
I'm telling you, it's not good for you.
What is it? What do you eat down there? Sheets or whatever that shit's. What is it called?
Yeah.
You got the sheets down there?
I don't. Just kind of cheap. Not that there's not. Never mind.
Yeah.
Not the point.
Yeah, I don't know why we're focusing on Jay. Like, he's not even worth the time, really. Okay, he can hear us, right?
No.
Ah, Jesus. Okay.
Not at all.
All right, cool. Yeah, so thanks to the new people coming in, and thanks for coming by, Shane and Greeno and Thumpfinger. Thanks for hanging out. We got a lot of music. I got 2 turntables and 1 microphone. I got it all lined up tonight.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to run through my set. We got about 30, 35 minutes apiece. We're going to run that twice. We're going to go around twice. And so we got a ton of music. So I'm going to get started here, and I'll show you what I got. I'm not going to show you now. I'm going to show you while we're playing everything. So
okay.
I'll just say I got 1 recent set of music. By recent, I mean upwards of 30 years old, but if you're an old fella like me, that's pretty
Sure.
recent.
I do that all the time. Yeah, a couple years ago, fucking 2003. It's
Yeah,
like,
I was just,
what?
yeah, I was
What's
just
wrong with
watching. Little side note: I was watching Night of the Comet the other day, Mikey,
you? Oh yeah, I love Night of the Comet.
and I go, "Oh yeah, it's 1984," and I go, "40 fucking years,"
Dude.
and I
saw
instantly like. You ever have that feeling you just want to go to the mountaintop and just never come down?
Tonight I had one of those right before the stream, actually. It said, Ralph Macchio is now older than Mr. Miyagi's character from the first Karate Kid. Let that
yeah.
sink in for a fucking second.
Yeah,
That's,
I don't-
that's
this-
terrifying.
It's the one. If that '70s show was done now, it would be what 2000.
Oh yeah, like that '70s show. If they did it now, they would be talking about
2000 or something like that.
the '90s or 2000s or something. It's crazy.
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, everybody's in. So let's get to playing some music, man. Thanks for coming by, Mikey. Thanks to everybody in the crowd. Let's sit back and have a good time, listen to some really good music. And
Yeah.
mute Jay over there so you can do anything else
Sure.
to quiet him up.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Enjoy the music.
Somebody hand me a bloody round.
I got 2 more on my set, Mikey. 2 more. Good to have you on board tonight, people.
In the darkening wailing night, with my cradle she took a flight into the wilderness, picking a fight. Can you understand my young mother's cry? Amid the treetops where no one
got that lead into the next song.
Dude.
There's no way out of that one. It goes right into the next one.
Yeah. 100%.
All right, man.
That's a great set, dude.
Yeah, thanks,
fantastic.
dude.
I'd forgot about the Dun Barrow. How much I really dug that.
Oh, it's so good. I mean,
Yeah, it's one of those that always, for whatever reason, it always kind of escapes me, like how great that record is, that band is, and I always forget about them.
it's a sleeper.
Shit, man.
Killer shit.
Thanks, Jay. Appreciate it, man. You could tell him that.
Says he appreciates it. Dude, we had you on in the house, so we could both hear like during.
Oh, okay, cool,
during
man.
the set. Yeah.
Yeah, that Dunbar, it's a sleeper, man. I started out listening to a band, Witchcraft. You probably heard of Witchcraft because they're really, it's essentially just about the same thing. So when I heard Dunbar, I was like, wow, if you like that, you're definitely going to like Dunbar. So,
Hell yeah.
and I just picked up Dunbar too. I found it in that shop in Ohio I was digging at with Dobsky. It's like $17, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude.
They're around, and I didn't even realize I got a Dunbar 3. So
I don't think I've ever seen one in person. That's probably
it's a
why.
riding easy jam. Man. You probably
Yeah.
go riding easy right now.
This is
Pick it up.
great to listen to, like where I can't hear Bizarro talk and you talk because you say some weird sounding things. You say some weird things.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know we're weird people. We say weird stuff. Yeah. Sorry, I don't talk enough about sports. That's probably why I think I'm weird.
No. You're saying it's weird hearing like half of the converse because he can't hear you when we do.
Oh,
so
all right,
He's
then.
hearing my half, and it's just I'm saying a bunch of weird shit.
Okay. All right. It doesn't
is
matter.
normal.
Like you've never seen one before. you
Yeah.
said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A vagina? Is that what you're saying, Jay? Is that what you're saying?
That's how.
I thought,
Is that the joke?
no, Guatemala is what I was thinking.
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm gonna go jump off my tub. All right. Let Jay know. All right. So yeah, that was it, man. Mikey, you're up, brother. You want to clue the fellows and fellas in on what you got lined
Yeah,
up?
absolutely. So, like, ironically enough, normally I'm the king of doing fucking, 900 records for 15 or 20 minutes, but tonight you had the multiple jams, and I'm only going to play 2 records for the first set. Actually, 2 records for the first set, 2 records for the second set. So it's a little reversing of roles from the last couple of times we've done this. And the first thing I'm going to play, I'm only playing 1 track off of this one. It's something I took a stab on recently, and God, I can never remember. I know the name of the record is Electric Relics. Let me look at what it's called. Across Tundras. And I don't even know what label this is on. Apparently these guys are from, I think they reside in like Nashville now, but they're from like the Upper Plains or some kind of crazy shit. Hush. And so this is from 2013. This is more of a, hold up to the camera.
Yes, sir.
You know,
It's
tell them we can't see it. Closer.
a little closer.
Sir, yes, sir.
Just have him pull his chair
Down,
up real
down.
close.
Freeze.
There you go.
So I associate the guitar tone reminds me a lot of All Them Witches.
Okay.
I also maybe hear some influence from like Earth, like the more like later Earth, the little kind of lower key Earth.
Yeah.
But this I chose just 1 track off of this because it's a little more up tempo, and it's still vibey for what it is. It's definitely still going to be the lower key of anything we play tonight over here. But I'm going to play 1 off of that one, boom, and then I'm going to play. I know.
Okay, take this off, sir.
Please. And so I know we talked about. I think I hipped a few people to when I picked up that 8 Machine record, and then Ripple was running it for like $7. What is that live thing that comes with a DVD and all the shit?
Yeah.
This is another 8 Machine that came out 2018 on Ripple. It's called Darker Seas, and I recently picked this one up, and it's even better than the other one. Get your fucking ass up there.
Can you take the sleeve off it too?
Yeah, take the sleeve off. No, it's all right. But yeah,
Okay.
this is, I think you guys knowing what this crowd digs here, when you first said kind of the vibe of what we're going to do, I was talking about a lot of my, I've probably blown my wad when it comes to like 60s and 70s stuff that maybe you never heard of or whatever. I don't have a ton of that stuff like you and Randy and shit. But sit down, Jay.
Thank you, Jay.
But I think you guys are really going to dig that. So I'm doing 1 song from that first record and then 3 off of that, and that's going to be my first set. And the camera froze because you're stomping around on it.
pulling your
Hang
close
on.
one.
Let me just a sec here. Sorry.
Good job, Jay. He just was getting it down too.
So I'll fix this ridiculous.
Can you do the side?
Color
Can you do the
thing
side shot, like get like the side of his head thing, or?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. But anyway, that's kind of what I'm working with. So yeah, one track, kind of a wild card. I didn't mention that first record that I'm going to play. I took a large like stoner group of stoner shit got dropped off at my local shop, and so I bought several records like that. This was $4.99. I'm sorry, I'll fix this shit, but it's $4.99 and it's fucking killer, man. And I bought a lot of stuff there. Those Clouds Taste Satanic records. One of those was $4.99 or $5.99, and then another one was like $9.99. It didn't make sense for an actual record store to be charging those prices. It was crazy.
Yeah.
But because nowadays, when the best of bread is $17.99 for fuck's sake, so
when you can walk in and get something like that for $4.99, it's a no-brainer.
100%. So.
That's when you can afford to start buying by artwork alone again.
Exactly. That's what I've done. I've done that twice recently. Once with this one on stuff that was just because this one was. I forgot to mention this also. This one was actually sealed, so it was sealed for $4.99 on something. I'm like, sure, I'll take a chance on this, and ended up really, really digging this. And I've done that with some. I did that with the stoner stuff, and I've done it with some punk stuff recently, where stuff was like $2.99, $3.99. So I've gotten lucky. And had to go back on my word, like, I'm not buying LPs this year. I'm only 7-inch and 45 and shit. But because there was such a fucking great deal, I couldn't not.
I don't blame you. Eric, High Def's in the crowd. Good to see you, bud.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
He said,
Good to
whoa,
see you.
Jay's actually wearing regular pants and no mandals tonight.
What does regular mean?
You're talking about Jay here, Eric. I mean,
Ain't nothing regular.
Regular.
Trust me.
All right, cool. Well, it's all up to you, brother.
Sweet. Well, I'll switch my input so we can hear the music and shit, and we'll get this bitch rolling.
Sounds good, man. Take it
yeah.
away. It's good to have you guys on board. Good to see you, Eric, Adrian, Dobsky, Kimba, Charlie, Mick, William, Willie, Danny, Lisa, Adrian.
Lately I've been pining for the gravel road.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Dude, that band had a really cool classic vibe, man.
Really, that's what made me think of it when you said like that, like the 60s, 70s shit or whatever. And I was like, man, I don't think I have anything like worth playing or playing again or whatever. But I'm like, oh man, Eight Machine's got that vibe, but like more modern band. And I've been blown away by this record because I love that record I got before, the live one and shit. But I think they're tight as fuck. They're tight on that live record, but I think they're really tight in the studio. Got a really nice sound about them.
I totally agree. That was, yeah, definitely a cool kind of retro vibe. Like, yeah, they could easily pass off. I like the vocals. Mm-hmm. Obviously, they got more than one guy singing in the band, which is, well, unless they're doing, one singer's doing. What do you know about them? Is Does
No,
anybody
no,
else in the band sing?
I don't know about that. I know they're from Portland. I know they got several records out, and I know they're on Ripple. And I know I had one other one. That's about it, honestly.
I don't know if I have anything on Ripple, but I don't. It's weird that I don't. So many people chat about labels, and I'm so out of the loop on labels. I only notice when I buy them.
That's one I knew, like Metal Theologian really turned me on to Ripple. I mean, I was aware of Ripple. I'm pretty sure they got a lot of a lot of stoner stuff out there, but I think Metal Theologian went in hard one time, like with a sale or something. They ordered a shit ton from them, and like everything was good. So now when I'm looking for things to talk about, like that came out this week or whatever, if I see Ripple, I'm at least giving it a fucking stream and a listen to check out what it is. And some of it is heavy and doomy and much more aggressive. Some of it's got this classic 70s vibe, shit like this. So it's like they're a great label to check out. STB Records as well.
They're managed.
What's
by,
the other one?
STB Records.
They're managed by
STB.
the same person that manages Lisa Gibbons.
Jay.
Was that?
He's throwing out Lisa Gibbons quotes.
Wow.
Human. Lisa Gibbons.
Okay. We'll give him his little spotlight later. He can do his
Sure.
do his act if he wants.
Yeah.
Feels like he's kind of intimating he's got an act maybe set up. Mm-hmm. Is there a sheet
Always.
right out of frame he's reading off of? Is there?
Oh no, this is all top of the frame stuff.
Oh, natural, Jay.
Oh, 100%.
Well, that was a great set, Mikey. Thanks a lot.
Man. Thanks a
Looking
lot.
forward to checking out the second one.
Oh, the second one's fucking blistering. That was
All
kind
right.
of the lead up, I'll have to tell you.
First
All right,
one's good
cool.
Too, though.
Thank you.
Yeah, so my second set is completely different from the first set. This is old. Not like 30-year-old, porno for pyros. I mean old, like classic era, psych, fuzz, hard rock. I got some stuff here in my set. I'll be playing 2 songs from 2 albums that I haven't even done a full album spotlight on yet.
Cool.
But I got some great stuff here. Maybe some stuff you missed, Mikey, on past, full album spotlights got coming up. I will show them. You show everybody what you got on plate, and then they go, I don't like it, I'm going to leave. So you got to figure out a way to keep them kind of, chomping.
Yeah, I always struggle with that. It's like there's part of me that always likes to like play something and then go surprise and like show it at the end, like it's like I'm holding some kind of secret. And like I used to do that when I was inviting people on the show. Like Metal Theologian was coming down here, and I was like, somebody's coming Friday. Guess who it is? Then I realized I was like, what do you do for a living? It's like fucking promote this shit, and people actually show up.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot! Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I actually remember that. Yeah, the big C. I'm not going to tell you what's going on next time.
I did that the first time. The second one was like, that's dumb, dude. Like, because I had so many people watch the replay, and the second time there was so many more people watching live because I promoted it and said, hey, Metal Theologian's coming up.
There is something to be said for promotion. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. I was doing really vague, like the last like 5 full album spotlights I was doing. I didn't put any album title. I put some completely random picture that I took, like of a rubber horse's head or me laying in a ditch or something,
Yeah.
And it was great at first, but then I was like, if you leave it like that, nobody's actually going to know what the fuck you're playing.
I would say it's good for some times, and when it's like just kind of goofing, but like as a standard, yeah, I would recommend promoting.
Yeah, yeah. So
I have to take that on advice, but yeah.
Yeah, so I'll do the vague, or straight up vague. Come on in, and then I'll show you what's up, and then I'll change it up later on. But most people show up because they know there's going to be good music played here. So
Sure, absolutely.
So yeah, let's just try to get them just on the premise that there's good music here and good people. So even Jay, I mean, he's
Sure, 100%.
he seems good. I have a good heart, but I have heard some. I gotta say, there's a little bit of a grapevine going on right now that some people think that Jay hates dogs. They think he's an animal hater because they've seen him like shove Tink and all that kind of stuff, and they're like, "What's the matter with this guy? Is he like choking your dog when he's around the
Whether or
corner?"
not you're a dog hater.
It just depends on the dog,
Oh, so it's just your dog.
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay, I don't know what he.
Does that make you? Does that make me racist if I don't like dogs?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, then I.
Are there races of dogs?
I just like dogs,
What the fuck are you saying?
No, wait. Does that make me hate it though if I say that?
Yes.
Oh, okay. It just depends on the dog. I mean,
I'm essentially right, is what
I
you're
love
saying.
all dogs. Are you kidding me? I love dogs.
That's it.
They taste great.
Oh, Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
Jesus. Christ.
Come on, man.
All right, here we go. All right, set 2. There's no segue out of that, Jay. Thanks a lot.
Why did I go there? What made me do that?
I can tell you, but
All right, we're gonna. Did you just have to mute that mic? Because what he said. I think he feels like he's got carte blanche over here. I don't know why I would think that, but yeah, here we go. Set 2. Hope you enjoy it. It's all straight up classic fuzz and hard rock and garage. You're gonna dig it. Here we go.
Don't you stop, 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 stop. same. Can I take much more of this? Do I have to lie? Press me into a hole. Do I what keeps on coming? Gotta find a new way. Oh, think of something. Gonna try. On a long, slow road.
Now, yeah, that Armageddon is fucking rocking. Now, I just want to say real quick, I got 2 more in my set. The last 2 that I'm going to play here are coming up in future full album spotlights. So I'm giving you a little bit of taste from each one of these albums. One was a very generous gift from Randy, and another one was one that I've been looking for quite a month, and very happy to have that one as well. So 2 more in my set, and then we're going right back over to Mr. Nanners. Hope you enjoy this. You better fucking enjoy it. Jesus God, man. I need a second job.
It has been running through my mind that you're not my kind, but I don't mind. It's just that time I'm feeling fine inside my mind. It's my time.
or two playing at once, Mikey? Here, I'll have to set it up again.
I couldn't tell, dude. Like, but this shit's pretty out there, so I didn't know.
I didn't know. Two playing at the same time? That's weird. I had it shut off. Okay. Thanks for telling me.
You've been playing some wild shit. I mean, I figured it was right in the fucking.
I didn't know. Yeah, the other one was playing. I didn't have that table on though. Okay. All right. We'll play it again from the beginning.
Yeah.
Thanks for waiting for 3 minutes to tell me, people. I appreciate that.
Asylum of the sand.
Dude.
All right.
That's some fucking crazy shit right there. Who was the last band?
This is Elias Hulk.
That cover art, what the fuck? Great band.
Yeah, 1970.
Painful.
That's awesome. And the what was that? I don't know if you did you put them down in order? What was the second record you played? Had
Yeah,
kind of
I
like
put
the
'em-
old English font in the on the. It's like white with the black lettering or something.
Yeah, I put them down in order. Second one was St. Anthony's Fire.
St. Anthony's Fire. Okay. I
Yeah,
don't know that one.
That's a band,
That was
old.
good.
It was only available on, there's like a single acetate
Okay.
in somebody's attic, where a lot of these come from. Band from New Jersey, garage, proto, garage, heavy, some little bit of fuzz in there.
Yeah, that was enjoyable.
Yeah, so, that last one, Unchained, And the Golden Dawn, the power plant, that's a couple coming up on some future full album spotlights. I just wanted to share a track with you guys.
Hell yeah.
And there's more back there that I haven't shared yet as well.
Fuck yeah.
That is my second set, man.
I got a pretty large backlog. Like, I'm starting to whittle it down, but stuff that I've not talked about on the program or anything, like, there's still a stack, but it was kind of crazy for a while. And I'm like, I used to be like, how do people do this shit? They have all this stuff that they've not even played or talked about on their fucking channel or whatever. And like, now I'm like, now I feel it. I know exactly what happens.
Isn't it the first? All right, I'm gonna think of somebody that had the largest backlog of any collector I've ever heard. A backlog of years. Tell me, Mikey.
Wow. Years?
You know him. He was here tonight.
Greeno?
Yeah.
Oh, Greeno's still pulling stuff off his shelf. He's like, oh, it's a sealed. I never listened to this.
Greeno has got an inbox. Like, he keeps it like, he used to keep it like down low. And he said there were years of records that he hasn't even gotten to yet. That's how many records.
I was going to say Super Wes.
Oh, yeah.
He used to, because he did the vinyl inbox, which I thought was a really interesting way of doing record collecting, and I could never do it. But like where he has a vinyl inbox and he buys records and he takes a lot of stabs on stuff and listens to stuff, and then sometimes he'll be like, oh, okay, but it's not really my bag, and so I'm gonna like go trade it in or like sell it or whatever. But he would like it either makes the cut or it doesn't.
Yeah.
And at the time, I was like, "What? You keep every record? You keep all your records? You don't get rid of records? What are you doing?"
No, you never get rid of records.
No.
You just make sure you buy the right ones so you don't want to get rid of them.
Well, that's sort of where I'm at now, but or trying to be.
That's actually, it's a really good place to be.
Yeah.
But they get more and more expensive as the albums that I'm looking for get harder and harder to find.
Yeah.
You know, the influx slows down dramatically.
But I mean, probably to a much lesser scale of what you're talking about here. But like, I would much rather nowadays like take 30, okay, even say $50 and get like a record or a couple of records that you've really been looking for, rather than being like, God damn, boy, I got fucking 60 records. And like, you know, some of them are cool or like whatever, but like, it's not, you know, it's not like those two that you're really after, you know?
We've all been there as collectors. We've all been there. We've all brought that stack home. We spent $20 and got 20 records.
And it's fun, but sometimes, you know, there's obviously a jumping off point for that.
Yeah, there is. So it looks like we've got maybe 15. You all right with doing 15? Can you whittle it?
Yeah. So anyway, I've played this before. No, I'm sorry. I've played this band before on the program, Devil's Witches. This is the one though. This is Velvet Magic. Jay, hold that up. Don't show the back cover. The back cover is pornographic as fuck. But the Devil's Witches. This is the 2017, the first record they did. UK doom band. Extremely hard to find unless you want to pay a price. Nebulous Prowler was so kind enough to send this to the program, and this is some of my favorite shit of the past several years. I was going to play 3 tracks off of this. Maybe I do 2. I don't know. I'll do 2 off of this. That'll whittle. And then finally, I mentioned Metal Theologian earlier. Here you go, Jay. Check this one out. This is Yuri Gagarin.
You mean the astronaut?
Yes, that's the name of the band, and I can't remember the name of the album, but it's a really, really dope cover on this too. Yuri Gagarin, and he gifted this to the show. It's like a
Self-titled, it looks like.
Super like space doom stoner stuff. So it's much more on the trippy, and it's a longer track, but it's dude, it's a blister. I mean, it's so good, and I've never heard of that. I've never heard anybody else talk about that, and it's such a fucking great record. So I'll fucking cut the chit chat and just go ahead and fucking roll with it.
Yeah, rock it. Yep. All right.
I would say.
Yep. And hang out, people, if you want to come up and chat afterwards. We'll be ready to hang out in a little bit.
помещение, так, значит, так, ну, мы сделали ручную. И там, скажем, мы привезли кабель ставку и поставили схему. Там вроде какой-то минус или что-то там такое. Вот, плавание датчика проскока. Там вроде не шла сигнализация, телеметрия, там проскока наземный. Мы это сделали. Я не знаю, это устранилось или нет, как они там пошли. Ну, дело не это. Федор. Я не знаю, кабель ставку мы поставили. Ну, Петр, давай. Я тебе могу сказать, значит, по форме 020, 01-1, 02-1, 03-1, 04-3. Нормально? Сук, я маяк. Я...
Yo,
All right.
that was it, dude. Dude, how good is fucking Yuri Gagarin? Holy fucking shit.
Yeah, I dig it. Some heady shit too, man.
Yeah, it's such a great combination of. Thank you, brother. Jay. Um, yeah, it's a great combination of like a whole bunch of stuff. It's like super spacey, but still got lots of nice riffage in there, man.
Yeah. Your mic sounds a little washy. You got a different mic on right now?
No, is it? Oh, I don't think so. Let me make sure. Oh yeah, sorry.
How about that? That's probably better.
There, yeah. You usually sound a lot
was-
better. Yeah, there it is.
Was it?
Yeah, it was the wrong microphone. Sorry, that was the old webcam mic.
Yeah, I hate
Oh
those.
yeah, you can hear everything on that one.
But yeah, fucking Yuri Gagarin.
That's some good shit. I like the audio clip from Yuri in the beginning.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Yeah.
I love all that old school space shit anyway. But yeah, for sure. We just had a monster thunderstorm roll through here. I was hoping it
Sounded
wasn't
good the
gonna knock
whole
us off.
time. No cutouts or nothing, man. It
My
was good.
car's still outside.
AG's in the crowd. He said these are like elder songs, over 15.5 minutes.
That's the longest one. That one's about 10. That's why I cut out the middle one on the Devil's Witches. So it's like, I got to get to the Yuri Gagarin, if nothing else, because that shit's fucking.
Excellent set, Mikey. I really dug
I
that.
appreciate it. Yeah, it's been good vibes tonight, man. Lots of great tunes.
I wanted to pull back. You know, I'm always kind of focusing. I shouldn't, because a huge part of my collection has nothing to do with psych and
Sure.
fuzz. So that's why I was just like, just pick whatever you want. I hate, you know, I like living there, but I don't, that's not where I want to build my house, man. You kind of lose your way after a while. You get hyper focused on
absolutely.
a certain genre.
When I have fun, like I call it, what did I call it? Like micro collecting, or like
Yeah.
hyper focusing on a specific genre for like 6 months. Metal Theologian's the king of this, and we've had lengthy discussions about just going through these fucking like binges. It's like binge watching a Netflix show, except it's like you pick a genre of music and you do the same shit.
Yeah.
You buy everything, you listen to everything, you're streaming stuff, you're looking stuff up, you're looking at labels, and then next thing you know, you're like, I mean, that's cool. But and I always tell people, it's like, because I've always had a lot of hobbies and shit, and people will always be like, oh man, what are you lost interest in fishing or whatever? And I'm like, no, I don't lose interest. I shift focus. And there's a big fucking difference.
Huge difference, because it's not like you're not ever going to go back to that again.
Yeah, exactly. Like I've been collecting punk records like Tough. Am I not the Stoner Doom guy? Dude, that's the fucking bread and butter.
Yeah.
But like, you know, just branching out and finding some new shit that I've never heard before, you know?
You got to keep it fresh, man. But, you know,
100%.
I say it all the time. Don't get stagnant. Don't get to the
No.
point where you only end up focusing like that micro collecting, like you were talking about.
if you
sometimes you end up there, and you're like,
Sure.
yeah, I mean,
Imagine picking one of those and that's your entire life of collecting music.
yeah,
It blows me away, and I'm like, man, my initial thought is like, I want to shake you, like not as like in a mean way, but in a like a, and be like, dude, you're gonna die, and you're gonna miss out on all this music. You're gonna skip all over it because you were focusing on.
That's how normal people bought records.
That's how normal people bought records, for sure.
I mean,
There's not a lot of people that do, like kind of what we're talking about, like where we you
not now, but like 40 years ago, that's all people did, right?
what.
Just buy stuff they liked.
Yeah,
Because they heard on the radio.
yeah, but it's all stuff you heard on the radio, though.
a different era of collecting, definitely.
Yeah,
A lot
And
more
let-
condensed and a lot less variation when it was just your few friends and what you heard on the radio.
Yeah, I mean, and I get people that are hyper obsessed with like stuff like the Beatles and stuff because it's cool to hyper focus on something and get like all the crazy like.
Oh, the Matrix numbers, like. all that
Yeah, you
stuff.
get all weird about it, and that's cool. But also, you can't do that and skip over decades of music that you're never gonna hear before you die. That it tweaks me when I think about that. I'm like, people that I give a fuck about. I'm like, dude, you're missing out on so much great music. You gotta fucking take a look
Yeah.
in a book. It's fucking reading Rainbow.
Yeah, come on up, Aaron. Hang out with us, buddy. It's been a while.
Here comes the.
I want to see your. I want to see your Brant Bjork and Aaron picture up on your wall in the office.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how late we're going. Will we just go on until we don't want to talk anymore? No set schedule. Me and Mr. Baloney, we ain't hung out in a while, so.
Yeah, it's been a while.
But, Aaron want to come up and hang out. And Charlie, if you want to come up and you can just sit there in the dark and we won't understand anything you're saying, you come on up, man. We'll mute you after a while, and then inevitably you'll fall asleep, and then we'll watch you sleep. Charlie sleeps like he's like a little angel when he sleeps. It's just the cutest little thing, man.
I can see that.
Maybe Lisa wants to come up. We need to get some girls up here. Did you miss Pilmer's stream? He had 4 girls up there,
No,
Mikey.
I missed it. I miss a lot of the shit now. I go visit my mom pretty much every day after work now. So a lot of times, and Thursdays and night we don't stream, so I hang out even longer. So I miss a lot of shit now. But
yeah, you gotta take care of Mom now.
Yeah.
No, maybe Adrian wants to come up with her frog. Maybe she wants to stroke her frog up on.
If we're talking stroking frogs,
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull out my TikTok machine.
Let's see. We need some new people. I was talking about this the other day. I'm like, what's the big fear? So the solo show thing subject came up, and I could talk a woman with white gloves into buying a ketchup popsicle. So I got no problem just sitting here and talking. But
Sure.
a lot of other people, they need like a second person. It does make it easier.
Yeah, it depends on what you're doing. Like, I mean, yeah, it's a whole different thing.
Yeah. Yeah, but come on up. Somebody come on up. Don't be afraid.
Yo, MT, I just played Yuri Gagarin. You missed it. Were you
What's
here
up,
for that?
Aaron? Come on up, buddy. Show us your bent candle in the background. It's been a while since I've seen that. Still got that bent candle on your above your
Holy shit.
fireplace? Good to see you. I was talking about Aaron the other day, and we got 3 Aarons in the crowd now. I never met so many Aarons until I came to this streaming thing.
VC's loaded with errands.
Is it insane to think we got more Aarons in this room than anybody else?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
How come Miss You don't show up on the streams? Bobby asked me that question before. She
Bobby.
got a boyfriend now. She found herself a man, and she's living life in the real world. And
She's doing
I couldn't
it.
be happier for her, man.
She's doing it.
think
It's
it's a
funny.
great
She came
thing.
back like to the stream after she'd been gone a little bit, and she was like, "I hadn't drank in like 2 weeks or whatever." And of course, my first question is like, "Yeah, you just got out of county. I get it." But no, it's funny. 'Cause I was kind of doing the same thing, and I was like, "That's funny because Miss You was always the one that would take a shot with me."
Yeah.
Then I realized I was taking shots on nights where I didn't plan on taking shots or wanted to take shots, and it's not her fault. It's not like she was egging me into it.
Yeah.
But I just realized, I'm like, oh, yeah, I got to cut that out. And apparently she did the same thing at the same time, and we didn't talk about it, or it wasn't like a thing or anything. And we'd both pretty much like not been drinking.
Yeah.
So-
What's
except
happening,
for, like-
Sam? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you too, Bobby. How you doing, bub? Yeah, Miss You. I think it's a great thing, man. I'm happy. I'm happy for her. I really am. People
Oh,
have
hell
this
yeah.
misconception that, hey, it is what it is. I'm not a bad-looking dude. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? But, she lives across the country. I mean, how, realistic is that?
It's true.
But, there's like this gap. Pilmer's, she's not over there counting burps anymore. Pilmer doesn't know what to do. Who's counting? Nobody's counting my burps.
Let's go back to the gap, and also stroking that frog spawn.
I do kind of miss her outside my window, Aaron. I put the ladder away. It is a little bit sad, I will admit.
Outside of your window with my radio.
That Duran Duran?
No,
Yeah, we'll get Bobby up here. We'll get Black Quicksand to come up. Kimber will come up. Kami will come. Kami just went on the Pilmer stream. She ain't afraid to come up. Who else? We'll get Adrian up here. Who else? We'll get Vaughn up here. Aaron, if you want to come up and hang out and talk for a little bit, come on up. I know I already said that. Somebody might actually be back there waiting, and I had no idea. And there's nobody backstage. That's okay.
I've been down this road.
Hey, I was going to try to cry OBS, and it's just not working for me. But it's up there in the corner. It's not OBS.
That's all right.
I can't. It's just nobody wants to play with us, Mikey. What can I say?
I mean, I don't know. Well, I eat a lot of onions. have a very heavy onion diet.
Yeah. Now take that garlic. You ever take the garlic?
Who's the motherfucker on the garlic commercial?
Tangerine?
No. It was an old actor, a big fat fuck. What was his name on the garlic?
Kelly Savalas?
No. Damn.
Roseanne Barr?
No.
Uh-oh. MT's got a little bit of bubble gut going on.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Maybe it's the garlic subject.
He's eating that fucking Nordic shit again.
Is he-
that cooking video?
That Sir Stroming or whatever it's called?
I can't remember what it's. He went from that fucking the spam cakes with the spam in the middle of the pancakes. It's one of my favorite videos on YouTube ever. It's when he did the cooking video with the spam in the middle of the pancakes, and the next one he did was this creamy, tangy Nordic fuckery in a bowl. I don't know what it was, but it was.
Is it
I don't
fish?
Something else, huh?
It had some fish, maybe. Sure, there was maybe a fish involved. But I don't know.
I wonder if it's that Sir Stroming stuff that every time somebody opens a can, it explodes all over the place. Oh, okay. There's Bobby.
Yo, Bobby.
There he is.
What do you say, Mikey? Busy? How you doing, boys?
How
Chat,
are you,
how you
fella?
doing, fellas?
He's the floating head. He's got the black shirt, black background. Doesn't it look like he's floating?
I just threw this on, and
The black effect.
it's inside out. I got it.
And backwards?
That's fucking awesome.
Wait a minute, guy. Jesus.
Just go shirtless, man. The chicks want to see. What's up, Dave?
He starts doing mom, dude, and I'm out.
I don't want to see no jazz hands right now.
There we go.
Hey, Corky.
Hey, hi, Cat. How you doing, Cat? Nice looking cat you got there.
He's a fat fuck, Bob. I'll tell you what, man.
Oh, Christ.
Jay
that
kicks
ain't
him
a
all the
big
time.
Cat. That ain't a big cat. That's a little cat.
He's
Fat,
Nobody-
though, eh? You feeding them good, are you, Mike? That a boy.
Yes, sir. Barbecue, hush puppies, whatever they want, man. we'll send out
You're
for
feeding
it.
them people food?
We'll send out for it, baby. I don't care. I love my kitties.
No, nobody likes a fat pussy. I'm just putting that out there.
Whoa. Speak for yourself, man. You ever been to Taco Bell at about 1:48 a.m.?
Last call.
I start pulling spark
call
plugs out of
for
fucking
alcohol.
cars. Hey, you got car trouble?
she gonna push start your car for you.
Come on,
How you been, Bobby? It's good to see you, man.
Summer's here. Guys are starting to fish the creek. You know, it's going to rain all goddamn week. I can't wait to get out and about, right? You know, when I was a kid, I used to love the wintertime. You know, I was out in it all the time. I wasn't much of a home guy, right? And nowadays that I'm an old guy, yeah, fuck it, right? I don't like the heat. I don't like the cold. I don't like people. I don't like nothing.
Somebody
Yeah.
coined the phrase "an old man yelling at clouds" last night. I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, shit, I can see it. Believe me, I can.
Yeah,
It's actually very interesting. As you age, I'm an aware person. I've noticed all the changes in my body and my friends and society, all of that kind of stuff. It's really, really weird. It's freaky a little, eh? But, you know,
No question.
you're winding down. Your body's winding down as you get old. Hopefully it just don't quit altogether, right? You go like me a little bit at a time.
let's hope, right? Yeah, glad you
Well-
enjoyed it, Eric. Eric is enjoying the tunes.
What do you say, Thumper?
Come on up, High Def.
Yeah, get up
hang
there,
out.
you guys. Never mind being a chick and shit. Dizzy and Mikey are cool guys. They ain't gonna knock you or nothing like that. Not unless you knock them. If you knock them, you know, they got a right to knock you back. Can you
That's-
guys hear
there you
me
go.
okay?
Yeah, you sound good,
Absolutely.
Bob.
Yeah? Do I need to go louder?
No, I'm just wondering what Mikey and Jay are talking about. They got their
No,
own separate thing going.
No. Jay was wanting to know who Bobby likes in the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Oh,
Are you kidding me?
Oh, no. Come on, man.
Hey, cut it up, buddy. How many Stanley Cups you been alive for your team? I've been alive for 7 Stanley Cups with the Leafs. I played with some guys that played with the Leafs, for Christ's sakes.
Hell yeah.
They used to have we got a high park in Toronto, like that big park in New York, and they had a skating rink in it, and you know, a little hockey rink, an outdoor hockey rink, and most of the Leafs on a lot of mornings, weekday mornings. Tuesday was one of their favorite mornings. They'd go down there and play, and I'd go play with the guys because I knew some of them from way back when. You forget about how good these guys are unless you put on the skates and jump out with them again, eh?
I bet.
Record show on Saturday. What record? I got no money, for Christ's sakes. I don't want to spend money. I'm living on a credit card right now, for fuck's sakes. I'm going back to work, actually.
What? Whoa, wait a minute.
75 years old, I'm going back to work.
Are you gonna like do your lift thing on your scooter?
No. It's a guy. I got this buddy who I've known for a long time. He's a salesman. He sells stuff to like unions and crap like that. You know, them little trinkets you buy. You know, like $20 knives and crap like that. He'll pay $20 for them, but they're worth $60 or $70, and he'll ship a couple of hundred to some guy who's giving them out to the union members and crap like that. And he makes a good buck at it. And he's been trying to get me to work for him for 20 years. And I asked him one time, well, I'm retired. Why are you bugging me all the time to work for you? And he said, Bobby, you're a talker. You'll be able to sell no problem. Right. And I said, well, yeah, I'm a talker. And I says, I ain't lying to nobody. I ain't a liar. I mean, I had a chance. I was in sales when I started out, and I didn't like all the lying. Same with the music industry. I was in that racket, too, for a year and a half, 2 years. And I didn't like all the fucking lying you got to. I don't like lying, eh?
I didn't enjoy my time in the union either. It was a bunch of bullshit, really.
I'm not a fan of unions at all. They're out for the union, not for the individual, right?
Nah, it's all about the book and making that money.
Yeah.
I love Kimba says, I'd buy knives from Bobby. That's got to be quote of the night. And in fact, I may write a fucking song about that.
I own a lot of knives. I'm a knife guy. Eh? I own a lot of knives. To me, it's a tool, for fuck's sakes. It's not a weapon, it's a tool.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Charlie Larder. That's going in the old... that's probably the one that's record sale they have once a month at the old munitions building right down by... right on Lakeshore Boulevard. I've been to that. You can get some pretty good deals there.
Is Charlie close to you, Bobby?
Well, no. Well,
what?
He lives about 40 minutes from me, half an hour drive, right? But I don't think Charlie's got a car, so he'd be about a 3-day walk for him.
You'd be doing a Dumb and Dumber thing. He'd be on the back of your scooter.
I would pay
no, nobody rides on my scooter.
Nobody rides with me.
No, I don't need I've had people want to drive the fucking thing, and I get you. Nah, you put $4,000 in my pocket, then you can drive.
That's right.
Fuck you, right?
I would pay $60 for that meetup video. 100%.
What you would pay?
Absolutely.
You mean like be like a live stream kind of thing where you got to pay to get in?
Yeah, absolutely.
Pay to get into a live stream? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, they got these members only things where you got to be a member, a paying member to get in and watch some streams.
Yeah, and you got the Patreons and the thises and that's and all. You can make bucks on this goddamn thing, eh?
Yeah.
They won't let me though. I tried to monetize my channel about 3 or 4 weeks ago, eh? And they have a look at your channel and all of that. Now, me, I've had, 40, 50 strikes in my time. Right? So they send me back a little note right there. No, you don't do any of your much of your own content like that. What I don't, I just play my music. Well, I do,
I've got a YouTube rap sheet.
Yeah, right. I used to have.
PG-13.
Well, you get a rep, eh? That's what happens in life. Sometimes some guys get a rep, eh? And I guess I got a bit of a rep.
I think the misconception is with Bobby is most people think he's only had 5 channels.
No, I've had more than that. I've only
Oh,
had
more than
I've had
that, yeah.
5 Bobby Gas channels. I would have been on 6 and 7 and 8 if they wouldn't have changed the goddamn. They changed the rules. Now they let me know whether or not I can put up a video right away. What they'll tell you if it's, they'll tell me that I'm playing copyrighted stuff, so they'll tell me. They'll say that issues may come up later about your material. We found nothing now, but it may affect your video later on. I haven't got a strike on any of them. What they do is they tell you we're going to take it down, or what do you want to do, which is fine by me, eh? I mean, this is my, I had a Robert Gas, Gas Man 2001. I've had 7 channels. This is my 7th channel.
I like Gas Man. That's actually a pretty good one.
Well, that's my name, Bobby Gas, right? So I got called, Gas Man. And, once people hear the last name, they're making fun of you because of the farting and all of that kind of stuff. But once I knocked out a couple of guys, they stopped doing it.
Mikey says he likes watching us because he gets to feel like the new guy.
Well, yeah, I'm an old guy. What can I say?
Yeah. Well,
I had a lot of
he
fun.
don't hang around here too much.
I had a lot of fun in my time here. I got to tell you that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So no fishing yet, Bobby? Nothing? Still too cold?
Actually, in the last day or two, I've been getting all my fishing gear out, and I'm just checking the weather to see when it's going to stop raining so I can get out there. There's already somebody beat me down there to the river, right? I don't think there's any fish you're allowed to keep in there right now, right? There's trout in there and shit like that, but if they catch you fishing for them, you get a big time fine, eh? I don't fish out of season or snag or nothing like that. I don't have to. I'm a good fisherman.
There you go.
How long, Theo? How long you been doing the YouTube thing? You've been doing that for quite a while, right? Bobby, how long you been doing it, Bobby?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, the first time I was just thinking about that yesterday, actually. The first time I was watching YouTube for, I don't know, maybe a year or 2 years, something like that. And then I tried to put up a video of one of my records. I wanted to check it out because I seen a lot of guys playing records, right? So I figured I'd check it out. And they wouldn't let me. They said you gotta be a member. You gotta join YouTube to put up a video. Oh, okay. So I joined, and that was about 2:00 in the afternoon on the day after New Year's Day, 2010 or 2009, one or the other.
Wow.
I've been here a while, yeah.
2010.
I think that was 2012 for me, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but when did you start doing your Ustream thing?
Then, I mean,
around the same time.
I had other videos on YouTube, but it was other shit. It was.
I heard Mikey. I heard you were the first guy doing these things. Randy told me about you fucking 8 or 10 years ago.
They used to make fun of me, Bobby. There was like, nobody's going to sit up here and watch a fucking 2-hour live stream. Like, you guys are fucking retarded. What are you doing?
Right.
Okay, but I mean, we're still going to do it, but sure. But like, because we were live streaming on Ustream, and then I was taking the recorded shit and posting it to YouTube the next day. And I had way more views over on YouTube, but then that's before YouTube allowed live streaming. And then when they did that, I was like, oh, well, we got to figure out a way to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
yeah, the venue's evolving. Eh? It's been evolving ever since I've been on, and I imagine it always will. They do some good stuff. They do some bad stuff. One thing I miss big time is in the old days when somebody left a comment on somebody's video, it didn't have to be your video. It could be any video you were watching. You could go to that comment and hit that guy's thing and go to that channel and see all the comments that person has made in their career on YouTube. And that way you used to be able to, you check that. I just had a spider crawling on me. You could check out a guy and see what he was like, whether he was a goof or whether he was solid, whether he was somebody you want to bother with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like that. Matter of fact, nowadays, the only way I can find channels that I'm going to is I got to ask for wrenches on Patrick's stream. I asked for a wrench because some of the guys are interesting and I want to check them out, right? And because the names you guys got for your channels, they're all you plug in that name and half the time it doesn't come up the right way. You use your own fucking name.
What do you need? What do you need a wrench for to find someone's channel?
Well, for instance, let's say you got Metal Theologian there, Aaron, right?
Right.
Now, if I punch in Metal Theologian, I'll go to his channel. But there's all kinds of guys here that don't. If you punch in that blue thing in the comment section, it's not their channel. It's something else, right? Have you never tried it? Do you never check out anybody else's channel, or just the people that come to you?
No, yeah. There have been some instances where you click on somebody's name and it doesn't give you the option to go to their channel. I was just wondering if a wrench meant that you could do that.
Yeah, a wrench means you can go to their channel.
Okay, but otherwise, sometimes you can't.
Yeah, you can check out. You can check out when you go to the right hand side of a comment. There's three things. Let me have a look at one here. Well, no, you can't do it. Oh, I got to go to. Okay, you go to the right-hand side, the three dots that are there. It says channel activity, go to channel, report, and block. If you don't have a wrench, the go-to channel is not there.
Oh, interesting.
So, and it has to be on that channel. So you have to have a wrench for every channel to know where these people's channels are.
No, on Patrick's stream, I'm the only guy that's got a wrench. Although he gives them to chicks too, but they don't use them, right? And if you have a wrench, you can go to anybody's channel and check them out. If you don't have a wrench on a live stream, you gotta. It's a hit and miss thing.
Gotcha.
That's all I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Anybody been buying new records lately?
Yeah.
I just picked up. I got some off of Patrick here. You want to see them?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
It was one of his auctions, right? And Patrick, I only bought 2 records, and he always fills out the order with a couple of freebies, right? And he told me that he had a couple for me, right? He mentioned the Paul Butterfield Blues Band. He knows I really like the harp players and the blues guys, eh? And I got a lot of these guys' albums, but I don't have this one, so I was pretty happy to get that, right?
I don't have that either. I got like 5 Butterfield LPs.
Well, Albert King, one time when Paul Butterfield was fronting for Albert King, when Albert come on, the first thing he says, that's the best white boy blues harp player in the business. He ought to know. Because all the best harp players, they're all black guys, eh? And the next freebie he sent me 2 freebies to fill it out, is the Led Zeppelin 3.
Wow, freebie, huh?
Yeah, freebie, eh?
Oh, okay.
That's good.
That's that's a good pricing and all of that, right? Anytime they got smudges on them, Patrick doesn't think it's good enough, right? I mean, I've played some of the records he's given me, and they're fantastic, right? They really are in fantastic shape. And the ones I bought this one. It's a double album, Dwayne Allman Anthology.
Oh, cool. I got that on 8-track, Bobby.
That's a good record.
I got it on vinyl. Now, I'm a guitar guy, and I always liked Dwayne Allman's Southern guitar licks, right? Him on a slide. I loved him on a slide. And I also bought this one here, Music from Big Pink, the band's first album, 1967. The reason I bought this one, I mean, I have a First Canadian. I've got 2 or 3 copies of this already. But if you look at the top here, this paste on thing is, I don't know, way down at the bottom. It's all different or weird or something like that. And it's a rainbow capital, American, right? I don't know if it's the first or not, but I'm a big fan of the band. First time I seen them guys was 1964. They were called the Hawks.
The band?
Yeah, when they originally started out, they started out as the stage band for Ronnie Hawkins. The Hawk. You ever heard of Ronnie Hawkins?
Yeah. Is that where they got the name from?
Yeah, the Hawks. Well, when Ronnie come up to Canada in '58 or '59, that was the name of his band, was the Hawks, right? And guys come up here, they're playing Canada, and some of them wanted to go home, and he picked up Canadian boys eventually, right? He started rock and roll here in Toronto or in Canada, really. I mean, we had rock and roll acts in big venues like the Gardens and stuff like that. Chuck Berry in '55, Elvis Presley in '56, all of that. But it wasn't being played in bars. Canada was all country and western.
Yeah, I got a shitload. I don't want to show a bunch of them, but
Hey, Biz, Jay was asking earlier. He was like, ask Aaron what's the rarest 8-track in his collection, you think?
oh, good question.
I've been talking too much here.
I have some import 8-tracks.
Some import shit.
Yeah, they were cousins. You're right, Dave. They were cousins.
I've got some German Carts, Black Sabbath.
German.
I got
Black
some
Sabbath. Okay.
German Alice Cooper. Some of this James Brown stuff goes for good money. I got
Oh,
some
I'll bet.
sealed stuff like Woodstock Carts. I've been out of the game like a while, so I don't really know. I had picked them up for essentially nothing, like no more than $5, but
Sure.
I know some of those are going for pretty crazy money nowadays.
I
I'd have
bet.
to look into it. I think some of those James Brown ones are going for good money, and I know the imports go for really good money too.
Hell yeah.
You talking about your 8-tracks?
Yeah, Jay was asking what like my most valuable 8-track is. I don't really know.
Hell yeah. Import shit's
But-
cool though.
Yeah, I've been picking up a bunch of records lately. A lot of harder to find, expensive, rarer kind of things, and I had a couple in mind for a few years. Like that power plant one that I just played, the Golden Dawn, Mike.
Yeah, that was great.
That power plant was on my list for a long time. And this, I'm sure Bobby knows Hal Blaine. That's psychedelic percussion. That's 1967.
Never heard of them.
Yeah, Hal Blaine was in the Wrecking Crew. I'm sure you know the Wrecking Crew.
Okay, all right. Well, I know them guys.
So yeah, 67. So this is an OG. And Randy sent me that Golden Dawn. This power plant has also been on my watch list for a long time. It's early psych fuzz. So Randy was nice. Randy had 4 copies of that Golden Dawn. I don't know why,
Jesus
but
Christ.
So
Randy, he's too much. The records he's got, he freaks me out, right? There's 4 or 5 of you guys. The collections you got are just, man, phenomenal. Would I ever like to get in there and steal some?
oh yeah. And this has been on my want list for a long time. I've had this CD probably for 20 years. This is
yeah.
early 70s Japanese hard rock.
Great
Actually,
shit.
they're pretty good. They're pretty much the only Jap band I like, to be frank with you.
Yeah, and I just showed the St. Anthony's Fire. That's a Jersey
Yeah,
proto. That's hard rock, like proto garage kind of thing. 1970, I think 71.
Hell yeah.
Then the Elias Hulk, I played that earlier. These are all recent ones that I just got. This is 1970.
Is that
And,
a repress or an original 1970?
Yeah, it's a repress. The OGs, I couldn't afford. Even if I could, I wouldn't pay stupid money for an OG.
I mean, I'd have to win the lotto or something like that. Have all kinds of stupid money that I can't spend to buy crap like that.
I fuck up too many records to be buying expensive.
Yeah, you got that cat problem too, right?
Well, I mean, I've kind of got that squelched, but that doesn't keep me from bending corners when I'm fucked up and being stupid.
Dave? What 2 albums do I have? I got a lot of doubles, Bobby. I don't know. I recently picked up a ass load of records from a client I was working for. Her husband passed away. I got tons of doubles in there. I I don't know, 75, 80 records from one person.
What'd you pay?
The average I paid was about $2 a record.
Attaboy.
But there's really clean stuff in there, like Uriah Heep and all kinds of really good stuff in there.
Fucking Uriah Heep. Them guys ruined my hearing, them guys. Loudest band I ever heard, I'll tell you. And I seen Mountain blow up speakers. I've heard a lot of loud bands, man. You know, Hendrix, I seen him live. Led Zeppelin and '69. I seen a lot of loud bands, but Mountain, holy fuck, they were loud.
You probably know that. You might know this Japanese. It's another Japanese band, Bobby. You know.
Well, you played them recently. I was listening to them boys.
Yeah, you know the Shinky Chen guy?
Yeah, I was listening to them boys.
And Dragonfly's another.
Yeah, you play an awful lot of metal, mostly metal. I mean, when you get on the psych and that kind of stuff, I'm more into that, right? I mean, you're a big time heavy metal guy, big time.
I do. I haven't been focusing on it I was telling Mikey, it's been quite a while. That's why it was good to bust out some heavier stuff that I was playing tonight on my first set.
Yeah, when I first come on, I was listening for a while before I cracked or anything like that, and I was saying to myself, I don't know if I want to be.
Yeah, Dave, I like the early '70s, late '60s, early '70s Buddy Rich stuff when it had a little more of a rock edge to it.
I love me some Buddy Rich.
And actually, the Tony Williams Emergency was a gift. It was another gift that Randy Deadwax sent to me. Because I was talking about them for 4 months. He goes, I got that, and I never listened to it.
This goes
Aaron in here, Metal Theologian's in here, too. He sent me my top 5 psych albums of all time. He sent me that Dark, Around the Edges. Theo sent me that because he literally was like, you need this. This is not part of my collection. You deserve to have this. So I always talk about that record, Aaron, still to this day, and I play it a lot.
I miss Aaron's. He used to taste pop all the time, different kinds of pop. I used to like that, man. Some weird shit he'd be drinking. I'm a Coke guy. I drink Coke.
Oh, yeah, his soda stuff, yeah. He likes his soda.
Well, the different ones, right? I got a fancy coffee shop that I go into, right? And they got pops in there that they want sodas they want $6, $7, $8 for, and I just look at, are you nuts? Fucking colored water with a little flavor in it.
Oh yes, and I got that fried egg. I don't have Dr. Siegel's fried egg machine or something like that. You ever hear of fried egg, Bobby? They're another Japanese band.
Nah, I never heard of them.
All your sources dried up, Aaron? Oh well. I still use that website that you tipped me off on, Aaron, just so you know, to this day. I think I've only told 1 or 2 people about that website. And they got some of the greatest shit there, too, man. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. He says, glad you dig the Dark record. Deserved a loving home.
I'm going to sell a whole bunch of records. I've got a couple of big cardboard boxes over there that I'm going to go through my collection and get rid of, a couple of 100 records.
There you go.
But I won't be selling them to none of you guys.
No, thanks a lot.
Well, no, like a lot of my records I got at charity shops, garage sales. I paid $1, $2, maybe $5 for them. Of course, I paid money for some other stuff and all of that, but a lot of records I got, I paid a little money for, and I kind of like to, give that back to the people that are collecting, right? I don't mind. It's no big deal to me, right? I mean,
yeah.
They're inanimate objects. That's all they are to me,
Yeah, I agree, Aaron. It is a little cheesy. I didn't get the other one. I should have. I didn't get the second one. Goodbye.
I don't know.
You don't have fried egg, do you, Mikey?
No, I've never heard those guys.
No.
There you go. Now I can see them, for Christ's sakes.
Did Jay go home?
I can't can't get it.
Oh, look, look at the T-shirt. He's got a fish on his T-shirt. Atta boy, Mikey.
Yes, sir.
You turn your mic up a little bit, Mike?
I thought he was going to do. I asked him. I don't know
Did it
what
go down?
5
Why did it
months
go
ago
down?
now. I asked Mikey to do a fishing video, and he hasn't done one yet.
I've done a couple of live streams, but
What, on fishing?
yeah,
Well, how come I missed him? I'm sub to you.
it's been a while.
Oh, okay. Well, get out there and catch some fish. God damn it!
Yeah, I'd love to do it this year, man.
You know what? Take a kid with you. A neighborhood
Absolutely.
kid, a cousin, a nephew, whatever.
Can I
right?
just
Take a
pick
kid
one up
with you.
along the way?
I was just going to say, where do you find these kids at, Bobby? Can you tip us off?
Fucking neighborhood kids. Yeah, what?
Hey, get in the
Arcades.
car, kid.
Arcades, Walmart. I mean,
You go ask the parents, bro. You knock on the door. Hi, if they know you. I mean, if you're a stranger, you don't go there. Hey, can I take your kid fishing?
Let me take you fishing.
you got a box of nerd clusters. All kinds of shit can happen.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
You mean
they
like
can-
there's different flavor on each side? I remember those.
Sure.
It's a different world, boys. Different world than the one I grew up in. You could do that. When I was a kid, I had, people take me fishing, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah.
All my
neighbors
old man ever said was have fun.
Wow.
Oh, no. I had to look out for myself back, and, when I was a kid, believe me. That's how I
Yeah.
learned how to fight, for fuck's sakes.
Fucking A.
Wow, your dad did a hell of a job, Bobby. It's the same thing for me. My old man didn't like fucking around. I had a problem with one of the kids in the neighborhood. He'd take me to their house and make me fight them on their front lawn. So it was,
Well, good for him. You learned something.
it was
that
a
way.
little bit harsh. I mean, there could have been a workaround, I think, part of the time.
Hard love is the best love.
Yeah, right. Like a kid that don't know how to swim, he just knocks me into the 10-foot side of the pool and walks
Well,
away.
that's how I
and goes,
learned. That's how I learned to swim. I was only 4 years old. My mom, we were up at a place that had a river with high banks. My old lady says to my old man, "Watch it, Bobby's going around close to the river. Watch it." And my old man looks at my mom and goes, "Well, I'm going to teach him to swim." He went over to the river bank, grabbed me by the arm, and tossed me over the bank 10 feet down into the water. I slid down. Naturally, kids' first reaction, even babies that are born, they dog paddle. So I dog paddle up to the surface, and Pop is yelling at me, "Keep dog paddling, keep dog paddling."
I think we had the same dad, Bobby.
Well, that was old-fashioned people, eh?
Yeah.
They grew up there. That's a different generation of people, eh?
You better believe it.
Oh, yeah.
Andy
You
Griffith.
ever get knocked in the deep end of the pool, Mikey?
My
Bobby
dad-
is no Andy Griffith, believe me.
I'm related to Andy Griffith. But no, my dad had to shoot his own dog because it was eating eggs. Does that count?
Wow. That's harsh.
He was 12 years old.
It's an egg-sucking dog, right?
He told me the first time he had like a bad stroke, somehow he got on to telling that story. And I'm like, oh, God.
So
Oh, God.
so the hidden stories come out after the stroke.
Stop talking. What are you doing?
You can stop now.
Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah.
There he is. There he
This
is.
guy.
Yo.
All right. Who's this guy? Is that Moby?
Yeah.
Oh, look at the cats. How you doing, cats?
All right. Good to see you, Eric.
What up? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
you sound great, man.
Sick.
I don't
Make it
know.
happen.
I don't know, HD. Eric's her name, is it? How you doing, Eric?
I'm good, Bobby. How are you doing?
I don't know. It's none of my business.
How you're doing is none of your business?
That's correct. It's all in God's hands. It's all.
I
in
feel
God's-
like how you're doing is only your business.
Well, not in my case, there.
He's old school. He don't want to know how he's doing.
Okay, all right.
It's
I
all
got
about
it.
denial. The older generations, it's all about denial. They don't talk about nothing.
Yeah. No.
Right
Bottle
about
that shit up.
We just don't want to know anymore.
That's how they do it.
We don't want to know anymore. That's what
Just
it is.
bury
Yeah.
it deep down.
I have to pee
Everything's
near
so
my toilet.
fucked up nowadays that we don't want to know now. We don't want to have nothing to do with it.
Oh my God!
Everything's
Ignore
fucked
all
up.
torment.
Mikey
Ignore
broke his
all inner
headphones.
torment.
Yeah, I think that is some older generation shit, isn't it, Eric?
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm doing, but I know how you're doing.
I'd say it's old. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. My old man used to say, "Don't do as I do as I tell you to do." And I go, that's probably the best advice he fucking ever gave me.
Well, I'm the same way, man. You know, the life I've lived, you know, don't be doing that kind of shit, man. You know, I'm really, you know.
Kimba says, next time someone asks how I'm doing, I'm going to say it's none of my business.
Just make sure that person doesn't then say, it looks like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
Oh, yeah. God, I love those people.
Yeah, right.
Nobody says that shit to me at my job. Pretty nice.
It's good when you got that resting dick face. That kind of filters those type of people out.
No, man. I'm fucking affable at my job.
Yeah, I meant me. I was talking about me. I don't know how I'm doing, but I know.
Best way to be. Affable.
Resting asshole face.
Affable.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Right on.
How you been, Eric? It's been a while since you've been. How's everything going?
Yeah, man. It's been good. It's been so I started working again, so I've just been like trying to accumulate wealth.
There you go. Yeah, you got a little bit of catching up, right?
Dude, I'm so behind.
Yeah.
I'm still behind, man. So I picked up a lot of momentum since I started the job back in December. But I'm only like halfway to where I need to be to make like a livable wage. So I still got money. I still have money in the bank, which is what I've been just like feeding off of for the last, I mean, since the layoff last year, honestly. But it's been good though, man. Like it's getting back into work, but like not hating my job. Like I still work for a super sketchy company, but like I don't like what my company doesn't really affect me in what I do. They just sign my paycheck.
Yeah, that's always good. Yeah, it's difficult when you're behind the eight ball because it ain't. You just end up paying your bills and not being able to put anything back or saving anything. It takes a while to catch up.
Oh, I don't believe in saving. I plan to die with a zero balance in my bank account. That's my goal.
You just said you're living off savings in the bank. You gotta have something.
Well, right now, yeah, but I mean, it's not really savings. It's money. When I had the layoff last year, I pulled out my pension, and then that's basically what I've lived off of for like the last year. It's just that, and then I have, if that expires and I'm still not making what I need to be making, then I have 401k to draw from. But that's more like assets as opposed to savings because I don't have that in like my own bank account. That's all in Fidelity's network.
Oh, come on, pat the cat, will you? Cat wants a pat.
He gets pets constantly.
That's why he wants one.
This cat is the most babied cat on the planet.
I like cats. I like them better than I like people, to be frank with you.
Well, that's because cats are better than people.
They are.
Well, what I like about them is they're their own boss. If you stop feeding them, the cat will find somebody else that'll feed them. I love cats.
And
Dogs
will eat you.
I like dogs too, but
that's a good point, Mikey.
Always, what can I do for you? Can I get you the paper? Can I get you your slippers? Or dogs are like that, eh? I like them too, right?
Yeah.
The only animal, I don't like lizards and I don't like birds.
You don't like wizards?
There she is.
No, I don't like lizards.
Oh, lizards. I thought you said you don't like wizards.
I love wizards, man. They're cool.
I like a nice wizard.
I never met a wizard. I met a witch one time, but I never met a wizard. They call them warlocks, don't they? Wizards?
Well, no, that's a different class. That's like, at least in Dungeons and Dragons rules.
I thought
yeah.
a warlock was a male witch.
A warlock is a male witch.
Okay.
A wizard is just like it's like a fancy magician.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Oh,
live
like
and
David
learn.
Blaine.
Live and learn.
Yeah.
Live and learn.
Soda.
Now you know.
Now, knowing is half the battle, Bobby. Don't forget that.
It is. That's G.I. Joe reference, isn't it?
I'll forget anyhow. I got an old man's memory. You tell me something 5 minutes later, I forget it.
You also
Leave him
smoke
alone.
like
He's just a floating head in the background, man.
Don't you smoke like a metric fuck ton of weed too? I'm pretty sure.
Well, yeah. Well, actually, I bought a couple of real powerful 48% THC jobbies, and I was trying
48%.
Jesus Christ!
Well,
is that even possible?
Well, you could get Amsterdam. You can get fucking 75, 80% THC counts on some of your dope, right? Pot, right? It's it's some scientists. They're doing it all. I'm trying myself. The best I'm doing the last couple of years is maybe 30%, But I don't have a microphone. I mean a magnifying glass, and I do have a loop. Where is it? I got it.
Bobby's looking at the trichromes on the.
Yeah, exactly. Right. That's why I bought the goddamn thing.
Do you have one of those fucking giant like triangle things with a huge plastic bag that's attached?
Oh, the volcano thing. Yeah, I remember those. Yeah.
I just want to know how much the resort package to come up and go fishing and get super stoned with Bobby Gas for like a week.
The resort package.
You might not have to get a job, Bobby, if you start charging to hang out with people.
Yeah, you turn your place into a B&B.
Dude.
We'd have to have a couple of beers.
But one of the perks is smoking out the guests.
I drink in the boat, by the way. You know that, Mikey? I drink in the boat.
Oh yeah, of course, of course.
I don't wear a life jacket either.
Oh man,
that ship sailed for me in the '90s.
What, life jackets?
Yeah,
I don't wear them.
No, not really. I still wear life jackets.
I sit on them. I don't wear them. I sit on life jackets.
Oh, life jacket. I was going to say, you lose all the feeling. That's why I don't wear life jackets.
I mean, I wear life jackets. I don't even go on boats.
Just on your way to work, you just put one on.
Just chilling.
Just to get on the metro.
I wear them to the gym. I'm trying to start new gym
that freaks people
style.
Out
wear
a life
jacket
vest
on an airplane when you go on an airplane. You really fuck with somebody's head.
Unless it's just like an like a cross country flight, not over any water.
Big orange life jacket, and you're just.
It's going down, motherfucker.
Just like take a lot of caffeine before you get on, so you're sweating a ton. Like,
dude, me and Cameron got on an airplane one time, dude, going to Chicago. We almost missed the flight, and we were so fucking drunk by the time we got on the plane. And we were the last ones to get on, and the whole time we were literally just laughing like Beavis and Butthead. Like, if people were like the
dude, it's amazing.
Time.
What's crazy to me is just like the shit you used to be able to say on airplanes pre-2001 that you can no longer say on airplanes post-2001.
Yeah. There's a long list.
Yeah.
Like bomb. I mean, you can say bomb as many times as you wanted.
A bomb?
We're like, wouldn't it be funny if this plane crashed? Oh man, so funny.
You like movies about gladiators? That was on the other day.
I was having a discussion last night. Hot take: I may prefer Airplane 2 over the original.
It is pretty good.
Stuff here.
You know, I haven't seen any of the airplane movies as an adult.
They're blinking and beeping and flashing.
Well, make them flash in order. Yes, sir.
Oh, man.
I like the code to open a door. Shh.
George, what are you doing?
I'm smoking up. That's what I'm doing.
No, not you. I'm talking to the cat.
We know what you're doing, Bobby.
We know what Bobby's doing.
Bobby, you ever get one of the volcanoes where you burn the weed and then it just burns the crystals off the weed and you just smoke the pure
what the fuck? What are you
fog from the bud itself and it just leaves all the green behind so you don't have to smoke all that?
You're talking about having one of these
vaporizer, essentially.
Yeah, there's one there. I paid $240 for the fucking thing.
Jesus Christ! What, do you do dabs, Bobby? You do dabs at all?
It's not hard. It's not hot. It's not hot enough, right? It doesn't burn all the oils. Them goddamn things. You know, the best way is there's a pipe and you put the fire to it, right?
That's man, combustion's terrible.
The volcano, you can set. It's got a dial. You can set the heat level.
Nah, what do you got to use? A whole pile of pot to do something like that?
I don't think so. I think you just put
It
like
used
a
to take
whole
lot
bud in
back the
there.
day.
I just eat the shit. That's
You just eat it.
yeah.
I one time was at a party. Oh, this is fucking 40 years ago. The guy
Edibles
was a
are-
dope dealer, and one of the guys who was in
Holy shit.
oh, I can't remember the name of the
Uh-oh.
band, but anyhow, he come in and he grabbed some of the hash off of the guy at the party, and it was a ball of black Indian hash that big, like a little bigger than a baseball. He took a screwdriver, stuck it in it, took a newspaper, rolled it up, lit the newspaper on fire, big fire, put it under the big long screwdriver with the hash ball, and started that up. And then when that was burning, and you got smoke coming up like crazy, he just keep passing it around the table.
A baseball size? Gee, good lord.
Yeah. The guy was a dope dealer. He used to. They had a yacht, and they would bring it. And I went to high school with the guy on the same hockey team, football team, and we used to party all the time. How he got started in the business is he got a student loan to go to university, St. Lawrence University. He was there for three months. The wintertime come around, and he wasn't liking school, so he took the rest of his student loan money, drove to Vancouver, then drove down the coast of Mexico and filled the van up with pot. Right, and in them days, you could just drive across the borders in Mexico and Canada. They didn't stop you, right? and that's how he got started in the dope business. Right? He made millions of dollars.
Wow. That's a better investment in college than most people.
Well, yeah, he did okay, right?
They walk out with debt. This dude made millions.
What's he doing now?
He's probably
He's
dead.
he just he comes and sees his old buddies and stuff like that. He stays at my brother's every now and then. My brother goes up to his spot. He's got a big joint up north on a lake, for fishing, a big cottage and all of that kind of horse shit, right? And Teddy likes to go up there fishing. It's a little too far north for me. And the fish aren't big. I like catching really, really big fish.
So he's not living in a van by the river?
Guy's got
great,
money.
man.
Guy's got money.
The van by the river is sounding more appealing as the years go on.
Isn't it? My God,
mean-
it's the way to go. So any new wax or anything, Eric? Any new movies?
I mean, yeah, but nobody that's watching is going to give a shit about what I buy.
I might not give a shit. Oh, you meant that in a negative way.
Right. Nobody,
I got you. You
what
mean
I'm
weird,
listening
like
to. Weird, yeah.
art
Nothing
house
but-
movies or something?
Oh no, movies. No, I haven't really.
You mean
bought any movies.
you mean the records? You got weird, like
I mean, yeah, no, it's
like
not
they're-
weird, but it's just
it's like the branch kind of font. They're made out of branches and roots and stuff.
branch.
Branch font.
Somebody just threw a bunch of toothpicks on the floor and spelled out whatever it said. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I don't know. I fucking, if you want to know, I just put a video up like a few days ago.
Oh,
It's a
did
pretty
you?
good one. Yeah, I did.
All right. I unsubbed you like a year ago, man.
You did?
I
Oh,
got
that's
time for
rude.
that.
Oh,
I'm busy. Can't you see I'm busy? Look at me.
you're so busy.
There's
dude.
flashing lights behind me. I mean,
Eric, what's your channel's name?
What is my channel name?
has it changed?
No,
Let's
I don't
all go
think
to
so.
Eric's channel right now and sub him up.
I mean, click. You got a wrench, Bobby. Click my name.
Oh, well, I have to change fucking venues here. Let's see. Well, I don't. You can't go to people that are. You can't check out people that are on screen. They got to be in the comment section.
That's rude.
He's got a comment in there.
Here, hang
How
on.
far back do I have to?
Hang on. Let me just. I'll go back in and I'll fucking.
It's high
link it.
definition TV. That's what it says.
Here.
I
Yoink. There you go.
There it is.
Where what is?
High definition TV. I just.
Oh, okay. There it is. There, high definition TV. Okay, I'm gonna go over there and have a look at you there.
That's not really new shit though. Like,
That don't mean I'm gonna sub. You know, I might not like you.
Whoa.
no, you probably won't, man. I mean, that's okay.
Whoa. All right. Well, you're going to upset him, Bobby. Come on.
Well, that's my.
We haven't all been kicked into the river by our dads, all right? Relax.
Yeah. I was just tossed, not kicked. No, I mean, I don't see Bobby really finding much in terms of things to check out from what I'm talking about. But I could be wrong. Maybe Bobby wants to listen to a bunch of satanic black metal. That'd be awesome.
Maybe he wants to watch For Your Health, my gym
Yeah,
playlist.
maybe Bobby's really into fucking gore grind. Like, I don't know. You like
Wow.
Carcass, Bobby?
Well, I got your channel up there, and I'll check it out after I'm done with you guys here. Whenever I decide I had enough.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Let him.
I mean,
let
yeah,
him
check
get
it
back
out.
to you.
Cool.
He'll get back.
But
to
you know, it's not everyone's cup of tea, and I get that.
To be fair, I do watch a lot of channels, or at least when I was watching a lot of videos, like guys that show records that I have no interest in, but I like the channels anyway.
Oh,
yeah. I mean, well, there's something to be said about personality for sure, but you know, maybe mine's just too dry. I don't know.
Oh, absolutely. Like a guy like Lionel Richie, he's a punker, right? He's into all that punk music, and I can blah blah. But then some of it's okay, but the vast majority to me is no big deal, right? But
I like a lot of the post 1980 music that Lionel Richie likes, but that Grateful Dead shit's just gotta go.
Well, I don't know. He's a punker, and most of the stuff he shows I don't know nothing about, and I'm not really interested, really. And but I like him. I mean, I like his personality, for Christ's sakes.
Richie's got a good personality. I've been watching Richie for years. I mean, I've been doing this shit for like 9 years. Next month. So
dude, Loki,
like
the
I'm
first
new.
time I saw Lionel Richie, I swear to Christ, I'm not trolling. I thought, I was like, is this the drummer from Weezer? I actually maybe thought it was the drummer from Weezer.
Oh
Yeah, see,
man,
Dave, put your channel up in the chat, man. You'll probably get as many as one sub. from
hey, that's
people
cool,
here.
man. Whatever.
That's hey,
That's
everyone
all
counts,
good.
right?
I my sub count's pretty decent. It's just like the engagement that's hard to like be consistent in. But like part of that's my fault, right? Like, because I go like 2, 3, 4 months sometimes without a video.
You got good
So-
views on there for your sub count. You got a good sub count too, man. You got me
Yeah,
blown
no,
away.
sub count's all right.
Maybe
I mean, you
need
got to
to
bear
do
in mind
more
that
branch font music.
I would say probably at least 60 to 70% of my current subs probably subbed me back when I showed a lot more black metal than I do now.
Yeah, I remember you saying that, how people like really latched on, like when you're doing black metal shit, and then
Yeah. 'Cause there was a period where it was just like pretty much all black metal. That's it. Just fucking. And I got kind of tired of that shit. I mean, I still listen to a lot of black metal, but it's not
Sometimes
as
I
interesting
wish
to
I
talk
cared
about
more.
these days.
I really don't care that. I should probably do a little more to promote my channel, but I just don't. I just kind of like the people that come. The people
Yeah.
filter in really slow. Like,
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the sub count.
But
It's the
I
people
just
you
like-
communicate with, the people you talk to, the people that you associate with. That's what it's all about.
yeah.
dude,
I
I'm
mean-
telling you, like I've always been interested in, like, oh, maybe 1 week the fucking algorithm picks up on the show and pumps it up, and it did like a few weeks ago, and motherfuckers were doing nothing but talking shit. Like,
Oh
nobody
yeah,
watches the
you were
show talk
you
shit.
were pissed, man.
This
Like the
guy,
dark
fucking-
side of getting subs. Who what the fuck? What did you say? One of the comments were, you live for. What was it? Something about you
You're
live
all
for
about your
records.
stuff. You guys are all about your stuff. I'm so glad I sold my records. You guys are slaves to your stuff. And I'm like,
That's what
brother,
it was. Yeah.
brother.
I'd be like, dude, I'm a total slave to my shit. Have you seen my living room? Come on.
There's 4 dudes in a room eating pizza, drinking beer, listening to records. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Like, why would you say that? Like, and then the other guy was like, well, I can tell you the lack of intelligence because how often you drop the F word. F word this, F word that. You can tell you the lack of intelligence. And I'm like,
Yeah,
number
I've
one,
never seen
cool.
Mikey dedicate a portion of the beginning of his show to saying "fuck you" literally, but he did on that one. I was like, wow.
I think I missed that one. That
this
was
guy, and then I wanted to curb stonk his fucking face into the ground. I wanted to
that
do
was
both.
when what? How long ago was this, Mike?
Just a few weeks ago, but for whatever reason, like we get a couple of couple hundred views on YouTube, and a couple hundred on Twitch. So you combine them, whatever. But then, like,
I think it was at the
but
death
it's all,
metal
it's,
show
it's
that
all
night.
the fucking homies. Everybody's always, people float in and out, but it's always the fucking homies. And then all of a sudden, it was this. I had like 500 or something on YouTube, and I'm like, whoa, what the fuck happened here? I guess for whatever reason, YouTube kind of pumped it out to people that just in general like music or records or whatever. But people were brutal. I'm like, what you guys are? I mean, who says shit like that? You know how many videos I watch and I don't like it, or I think your taste is shit, or I think your video production is shit, or I think your presentation is shit. You know what I do? I keep my fucking yapper shut. And just move
you're
on.
not typing it in there. That's
Come on,
fucked
who
up
does
shit.
that?
Yeah, the guys that go around knocking and being mean and everything like that. If you don't like the guy's channel or the guy, what business are you here to crack like that? Who gives a shit about your fucking opinion, right?
It's just weird
I mean-
behavior, man.
I mean, I'll talk shit about bread, but that's just because I think it's funny.
Everybody talks
if you
shit
want to
about
argue
bread.
about bands, sure. If you're going to
Steely
tell
Dan,
me I'm
you
not
want to
smart,
knock Steely Dan, go ahead, right? But, leave me alone.
I mean, other than the radio hits, I've never bothered to listen to any Steely Dan. So it's, I mean, whatever.
Actually, one of the
It's fine.
first songs I ever learned to play on guitar was "If" by Bread. True story.
What was the? I don't know any bread. What was the big bread one?
Hey, they had one big
If-
hit that wasn't bad. I forget the name of it now, but they had one
If
big
maybe
hit.
the biggest,
I
I
did
don't
a
know.
minor radio hit, right?
Weren't they were like AM rockers, man. They were like, like
Solid Gold AM.
Yeah, something like that. I forget it now, right?
What was it, Mikey? Do you know the?
like they make Foreigner look hard.
I'll look it up.
Like, man, Foreigner's fucking hardcore compared to bread.
Foreigner?
Yeah, dude. Foreigner, that shit rocked.
Yeah, that's the
Jukebox
kind of shit
Hero.
I-
Have you ever heard
I-
somebody more impassioned on vocals than Jukebox
Maybe
Hero?
the song I'm talking
He is
about
working it, man. You
was
gotta
Baby
give him
I,
that.
Baby I'm a Want You. That was the big hit they had. Baby I'm a Want You. I had to look it
Oh,
up.
okay.
Oh, Aaron, Theo actually knew that song. He put it in the chat.
Oh, Aaron knew it. Oh, yeah, there you are. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Well, his mane isn't all fuzzed up like mine is, man.
What are you talking about, Dave? You bringing weird drama over here from some other fucking stream? I don't even know these words you're typing in.
What?
You know,
Slave. I don't know. Let it go, Bobby.
I know who he's talking about, but
I
that's
don't
like
know who
that's
he's
like a
talking
place.
about.
That's a place that I haven't been in like half a year now, 8
I
months
don't,
maybe.
I don't want to know.
Lodi.
Lodi.
Well, I don't know what that is, but
Oh Lord.
Oh yeah, I know that one.
Stoking an old Cy Young again.
I just got fucking Foreigner stuck in my own head, man. That sucks.
Yeah.
That's what when we were kids. Like Ryan would always say, cameraman. We'd always say, "Oh Lord, stoking an old Cy Young again," for that song.
You just make your own words up.
Yeah,
Jimi
sure.
Hendrix said,
But,
"What?
like-
Excuse me while I kiss this guy." Right? I mean,
Sure.
it's not plain to hear.
You don't have to beg at my pardon, please.
I used to think that there was that line in the Scorpions "When It Changes" where they talk about down by Gorky Park, and it says "Along came Donkey Kong." That's what I thought used to think.
Oh yeah, I used to say Corky Park from the. Remember Corky from TV?
Corky,
That's who-
man,
That's who
fucking
my cat is named after.
Obla Di, Obla Da, life goes on.
Corky's life.
Corky Thatcher.
Yeah.
Life goes
You
on.
got it, Mikey.
Shut up, Becca.
Have you
Shut
ever
up, Becca.
Dude, have you
Yeah.
have you ever seen his band play?
Corky.
What the guy from Life Goes On?
His name is Chris Burke. Look up Chris
He has a
Burke
band?
live on YouTube.
Oh my God.
It's got root font.
Okay.
It's
Eric. Branch
trust
branch
you.
font.
Branch
will not be
font.
disappointed.
I'm gonna start a folk band called Branch Font.
Branch font. That'd be. I wouldn't listen to it, but it'd be funny.
It would. Bobby buy it.
I actually bought a record out of the folk section for the very first time in my life, like a couple months back.
What'd you get?
Peter Paul and Gary.
Fucking. Oh my God.
Hey, don't knock them guys. They had some pretty good.
Let's see.
Uh-oh.
Peter Paul and Gary.
Yeah.
I love Peter Paul
Peter
and Gary.
Paul and Gary. They're like Judge Judy and Executioner.
There's
Yeah, I
a new
like
judge
that
show. They
old
got really
project.
weird heads.
Oh, there's a Soul Invictus record. That's what I bought out of the folk section. It's like neo
Eric,
folk, so it doesn't.
are you still in your subterranean lair?
What, my basement apartment?
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
subterranean. I was just trying to put a
Yeah,
nice spin on
I just renewed my lease, and there are talks to get like a underground driveway for me specifically with an elevator in my closet.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's super cool. Just for
yeah,
you.
yeah. And there'll be an array of disguises for me down there.
Is it
Wait
like
a minute, wait a minute. You got an elevator in your closet?
Yes. Can you show us when it's done? I want you to petition for one of those air tubes like you put.
That's
Yeah.
James Bond shit, ain't it? James Bond crap.
Yeah.
No,
That's
no,
how
I
they live.
don't.
That's how they live over there in Seattle.
Yeah, that's the Seattle life. It's pretty standard over here.
I'd be happy with a dumbwaiter. Duh, here's your bread. Sorry.
Oh man.
I've got to get off of here.
Like
I
Aaron
gotta
says,
go
I need
tomorrow.
space
I'm
for the
not going.
Batmobile. What'd you say? You got to work tomorrow, Mikey?
Yeah, I gotta eat. I didn't even eat supper yet.
I think
Jesus
I've ever
Christ.
heard Mikey say that before.
I have to work tomorrow too, but not until 5 and only for a half hour. It kind of sucks.
Oh, okay. Well, give us a minute. We'll filter. Now seems like a good time to filter off. Bobby's stoned.
I'm completely
Isn't it
fucking
weird that
dead
Bobby's
ass
the only
sober.
stoned guy here now?
I'm not stoned. I'm high. I don't get stoned anymore. When you smoke too much
your
dope, the
because your
time-
threshold is like through the roof.
Sure.
Yeah.
I haven't. I ate like half of an edible like a week and a half ago, and I was fucking fucked up for like a long time. It had been a very long time since I've consumed weed. Half an edible, dude, and I was like, ah.
I wouldn't even know what it's like. It's been almost 2.5 years since I've.
Well, you
touched
would
it.
know what it was like, and you'd be terrified.
I don't. That's why half the reason why I quit. It changed completely. I went from getting stoned to not feeling anxious to getting stoned and feeling twice as anxious as I did before I got high.
Well, I mean, I was just chilling at my place, so I wasn't anxious or anything, but I was like fucked up, dude. Like, and I
you
had been
gotta watch
drinking.
conspiracies. When you're doing drugs, you gotta watch out for the conspiracies, man. It's all in your head.
What conspiracy?
Yeah, it was too much in my head. It took me
Well,
4
it
months
is.
to kick
What are
that
you
All
doing?
shit.
in your head, man.
What are you doing, you dum dum?
Yeah. All right, guys. Eric,
Yes.
you wanna,
Hey,
you want to
by
stay
the
and
way,
talk about
don't
cats? You don't have to get up till 5.
5 p.m. That's when I got to work.
5 p.m. Seattle time.
5 fucking p.m., dude.
At 8 o'clock my time.
You got gnats in there?
No, it's cat hair, man. It's just floating everywhere.
Fruit flies, right?
This guy. Well, I do get fruit flies, yeah.
Oh, you got the light-haired. Yeah. Look at this guy. Wow, he doesn't even mind.
Laddie's aboard, stiff as a feather.
No,
I
man,
watch
he's
this. I watch
fucking
his channel
stoked.
on Instagram. Eric, you'd love it. The lady puts a camera around her cat's neck and it just roams around outside. And she just edits these cool videos together of her cat like wandering around, and it talks a lot. It makes.
Oh, this
cool
guy.
talking
This guy
videos.
talks constantly, dude. Oh my
I hit a
god.
new level the other day. I was going to my storage unit through a back neighborhood, and I saw this cat in this like yard, and I just stopped my car and rolled my passenger window down, and I just said, "Hey, kitty, what are you doing?" The cat looked at me. I'm just sitting in the middle of the street talking to
Dude.
a fucking cat through my
So
car.
the other night it was wild. Like,
I
like
thought you
3
were going to
weeks
say it
ago.
answered you or something. I was like, what the fuck you think I'm doing?
3 weeks ago, I was driving home from the grocery store, and there's a park about 4 blocks up from where I live. And you gotta keep in mind, I'm in the fucking city, like it's urban where I live. And what do I see crossing the road in front of me but a fucking coyote? And he stops because there's a stop sign right there. So I stop my car, and he stops. My window's already down, and I just looked at him and I said, "What up, dog?" And he just turned around and loped off into the park. But fucking coyote, dude, like middle of Seattle.
crazy.
It's wild.
Makes you wonder where they live, right?
They live in the park.
Yeah, they live in parks, golf courses, ravines. I'm in Toronto. They got all our parks that got ravines in them. There's signs up all the time. Watch out for your little dogs and the coyotes around here, right? I
It's-
mean, when
it was
I,
c-
that park that I go and fish, the stream. When I'm walking up, in the bush along the river and all of that, I'll find puddles of fur. Puddles of fur, and that's the coyotes puking up the cat and the dog fur.
Great band name,
Nice.
Puddles of Fur.
Well, that's nature, right? I even about 8 or 9 years ago, right on one of the main sections, right here, about a half a mile from the creek, there was right in the middle of the intersection, the lights and all of that, 6 lanes, Lakeshore Boulevard down here in Toronto, down by the lake, and there was a coyote that was had rabies. Right in the middle of the street, and it was so obvious it had rabies. It was, frothing at the mouth. It was all scraggly and everything, and it had been dry. It hadn't rained in 3 weeks and all of that. And the thing was just standing there looking, who to bite or whatever, right? We reported just last year, we reported 2 rabid raccoons in the park where I fish. Well, we were fishing, and the raccoon was, walking slowly right near a guy's feet, and then going at their bait and crap like that. And we called them up. They showed up in 20 minutes because there's kids around there and stuff like that. But in the city, a big city, rabies, especially if you got raccoons and stuff like that, it's you got it right. So do the coyotes too, right?
Man, raccoons have opposable thumbs. You don't want them with rabies.
No.
Well, I'll
Totally
give you
flip you
advice. Everybody, people's dogs, and here in Toronto, you keep reading about people that are running from coyotes and this and that. What you do, I do it. What you do with a coyote is when he, maybe even especially if he takes a step towards you, what you do is you get your hands up in the air, you start screaming at it, and you run at it.
Well, they're not big, right? They just look like
they'll be scared of you when you do that, right? But if you show fear, they know fear. They're an animal, right? I'm a fucking animal. I know fear. When I'm having a confrontation with a guy, I can tell. You can almost smell the shit off of the guy, right? I know fear, and believe me, an animal knows fear.
Somebody taught me that about bears.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, well,
you just run right at them when they
you
start
can do that.
snarling.
All you gotta do with bears is give them a honey pot.
I know about. You can do that with a grizzly or a brown bear, but you can't do that with a black bear. You back away slowly from a black bear. You don't try to intimidate a black bear. A black bear, if you challenge him, he'll come at you. Whereas a grizzly, believe it or not, 10 times your size will back down some of them. Eh?
You just give them a honey pot and directions to the 1,000-acre wood. That's all you got to do.
That's all.
The key is the Achilles tendon.
Get him in the tendon, like Pet Cemetery, right?
That's right.
I'd be all like
Win and got him right on that back tendon thing on his ankle.
That Leonardo DiCaprio movie where he has to fucking hang out inside the dead bear. Yeah, that'd be me.
Oh yeah, that was great. I did that. I just wanted to try it.
Just like the other day, like Luke Skywalker in the Tauntaun.
Yeah. Next to that big sand vagina thing. Yeah, hey guys, hey, I appreciate you hanging out, Eric.
Yeah.
You should hit me up. You should hit me up more often than you actually.
Hey, hit me up more often, man. It works both ways. Huh?
Why do I have to keep doing it?
I don't know. Do you keep doing it? When was the last time you did?
I don't remember. I'll pull it up.
Last year. Fucking get it over with.
It was a minute. It's been a minute, sirs.
It has.
It's good to see you guys, though, for sure.
Hell
yeah, Bobby.
All right, guys, everybody. See you later, boys and girls.
We'll say bye to Bobby first. Thanks for coming by, Bobby. Take care, buddy.
Don't scooter and drive. Don't scooter and smoke, bro.
All right,
wave to Bobby. See you, Bobby.
Later, people.
See you, Bobby.
Take care, buddy.
Peace out.
There he goes. Old Bobby Gass, my man. One of the only people in Canada I actually like besides Frank Marino and Rush. And Think Bars. They make Think Bars in Canada, too, Eric.
I'm trying to think. What else from Canada is good?
Nothing. Nothing.
Infernal Majesty, the band, they were pretty good.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Exciter, pretty good.
Exciter, yeah.
Razor was pretty good.
Razor, yeah.
Mikey?
Blasphemy, pretty good.
I appreciate you coming by and holding down the
Enjoyed
fort.
it. I appreciate the invite.
No means no.
Yeah,
it's pretty
a lot
good.
of fun.
I hope you had fun.
Yes, sir.
It's
Absolutely.
great seeing
Good tunes.
you again.
Mikey, I'm stoked you played that fucking Devil's Witches. That shit fucking...
Yeah.
I haven't pulled that record for a while, so it's cool to hear it.
Yeah. Hell yeah! I had to
Oh
go
yeah,
back
that's
and make
right.
sure I
Carlin
hadn't played that
Voivod
on
is from Canada. So yeah, all
Voivod,
right.
there you go.
I forgot about Voivod.
there. Yeah.
They're fucking awesome. Yeah. So, Mikey, I'll see you out on the streams. Thank you
sir.
so much for coming by and hanging out.
Absolutely.
Your sets were fucking rad, man.
I
It's always a
appreciate
great time.
it. Likewise, 100%.
So Mikey Bananas over Grown Man Record Night. One of the
All right,
first
fellas.
2 people to ever do live streams ever in the history of live streams.
100%.
That's true.
Check him out.
That's true.
It'll be on my tombstone. Catch you guys
See you, Mikey.
later.
Take care, buddy.
Later, Mikey.
Hell of a guy, that Mikey Bananas.
Indeed, he is.
He is.
All
man.
right, man. Well,
Eric,
shit.
it's really good to see. It's just us now, man.
I know. It's wild.
Now the reach around, is that the point of?
Well,
since
I mean,
we're-
we're in
we're
different time zones, so reach arounds are harder.
Yeah, I'll start now. Hang out till 4. My hand will be
I'll,
there.
I'll be here still. Don't worry.
I'll be coming through the tube in your closet.
I'm just trying to debate if I want to go grab a beer at the bar around the corner or if I want to stay in. I'm
Wow.
not sure. I know.
Watch out for that fox. Aaron said that was your vision quest, by the
You
way.
mean the coyote?
Seeing that fox.
The coyote, man. Dude, if
Oh,
it was
yeah,
a
coyote.
fox, I'd
Yeah,
have been
that's right.
stoked because I have never seen, outside of the zoo, I've never seen a fox in the wild.
Yeah.
But coyotes I used to see all the time when I was a kid. They were always in the neighborhood, but I was like way out in suburbia back then. Now I'm like in the fucking, it's like the only thing you got to worry about out here is like fucking some dude on fentanyl rummaging through your trash in the back alley. I mean, you laugh, but that shit happens.
Well, no, I know it's real.
My car got broken into like 4 weeks ago, something like that. Fucking
Really?
not like last month. Sometime, yeah, my car got broken into. And they stole some shit, but it was like what they stole was absolutely worthless.
Mm.
I was like, gee, thanks for taking the trash out of my car. Like basically, like
Let's leave some rappers in there next time, hoping
they
they'll
left
clean
it. They
out
left
for
like
you.
there was CDs in the glove box, and they were like some of the CDs were kind of rare. Now I stopped locking my car door where I park it at night now, just because
Just
it's
break a
like,
window anyway, right?
well, pretty sure they jimmied the car to get in that time, but I don't want to risk a broken window, so yeah,
Yeah.
I just leave nothing of value in there,
No, I don't
and
blame
I
you.
leave the driver's side door unlocked. I don't care.
I don't blame
I
you.
have insurance. Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it, man. Eric, we
Anyway.
should get together and do maybe some kind of music session sometime.
Dude,
I know you got a lot of stuff that I play and that I like.
I probably do. I have a very varied collection. Just some of it's like less than other stuff, like
Yeah,
but like
yeah, of course.
you don't collect records for as long as I've been collecting records and just stick to like 2 genres, right? Like at my age.
No, that's
And if you
pretty fucking
do,
boring.
then you're doing yourself a disservice if you like call
I
yourself an
say
actual
that all the
music fan.
time, Eric. Why box yourself in? It's a lame way to go through life. Just in
Right.
general.
I mean, I definitely have my preferences, but like, I got a psych fuzz section. I got a fucking jazz section. I got
There you
a
go.
funk section.
Yeah, we'll get together
I
and
got some-
talk about movies, and that was a good session when we hung out. We were talking about movies and records and
Yeah, man.
stuff. That was fun.
Hell yeah.
More
I love
people
talking
need to
about
know
movies.
about Phantasm and stuff like that.
Fucking Phantasm.
Shockwaves.
Oh, dude. The fucking Nazis underwater movie.
Yeah, Nazi
So
zombies,
good.
man. That's great.
Yeah, yeah.
How do you kill them? I just knocked a goggle off. That'll kill 'em. Eric, appreciate you coming by, man.
For sure, man. Thanks for having me out.
Yeah, we'll see you again really soon.
All right, I'll be around.
Take care of yourself, all right? Honestly.
Later, man.
It's good to see you.
You too. Do the same.
Want me to throw you out?
Yeah, kick me out.
Okay, I'll kick you out. Love
All
you,
right.
buddy. Talk to you later.
Later.
There you go. We had a great session tonight. Listened to a lot of great music. Mr. Bananas came up and co-hosted. Always love hanging out with that guy. Great guy. Mr. Gas came up. Eric came up. Caught up with Eric. It's good to see these people. I don't get to see them as much as I would like. And it's like you find people. Having said that, I'm pretty sure I'll be back next Thursday. I got a nice backlog of music down here I want to share. It's all down there. Maybe do some Golden Dawn. Maybe do some Dragonfly. Maybe something else. Got some stuff here. Can't wait to share it with you. Aaron, Theo, it's good to see you, buddy. Thanks for coming by. Maybe next time when you don't got the bubble gut, you come up and hang out with us and we'll talk. We'll fry up some Spam or something. Make Spam cakes. How's that sound? Charlie's in the house. Thanks for coming by, Charlie. Eric. Eric, I'll talk to you tomorrow, Plastic Eric, about coming over. Hopefully, I'll get over there on Saturday to Philly Town. Do a little bit of digging. Vaughn, thanks for coming by. Carlin, appreciate you, buddy. Who else we got? We'll run up a few here. Charlie, Bill, Y.O. Dave. Who else? Shane, thanks for coming by. Thumpfinger, I think might be one of your first times here. Appreciate you coming by. Lisa was here. Kimba was here. Oh, she's still here. All right. Yeah, my pleasure, Carlin. I'll keep coming back over and over again and doing it as long as I've got the inclination and I've got some great music to share. I've said it before. You're all good people out there, with the exception of a couple of you. There's maybe two. And I go, what? I digress. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the music. I hope you enjoyed the spinning light bulb in the background. It cost me $14.89. I mean, come on. The production value is just to die for here, right? I mean, who else got a spinning light bulb? They can change color. Come back next week, and I'll show you a different color in my spinning light bulb. That's not a good enough reason to come back. I don't know what is. Okay, thanks for that, Eric. FYI, on the East Coast, it's already the 30th birthday of Cannibal Corpse Opus the Bleeding. I like that guy. What's that singer guy's name? He's got a giant head. Cephalic. What do they call it? Cephalic something when the head gets real big? We used to call it medicine head. Back in the days when you could just call somebody bad names and you could get away with it. Like the slow kid down the street, they'd say bless his heart. You know what I mean? Anywho, yeah. Thanks for coming by, people. Come on by next Thursday. We'll do it again. I don't know about the people coming up. I don't know. Once in a while we do it, and we have a good time. But stop back on Thursday, and we'll do it all over again. We'll play some more great music. Hope you guys have a good Friday. Have yourself a good weekend. Have some fun. Get out there and do some stuff. Don't sit around in the basement. Tell Mom you're going to take the trash out and just run out the back. She'll never know. She'll never know. Yep. YouTube kicked you out. That's weird. My app on my phone shut down a couple times tonight, Bill, which is the first time that ever happened. Maybe that was happening to you too? Didn't happen here, but it happened on my phone app, which is really odd. Maybe that's what you're talking about. I don't know what that was about. Yeah. Come on by next week, and we're going to do it again. Maybe Metal Theologian will come up next time, because his tummy will feel better. His tummy hurts. Yeah, it's good to see you, Theo. Thanks for coming by and hanging out. And if you're curious what we played, go on and rewind on it. Check out the sets we did. It was pretty rad stuff, as usual. So, I will try to eloquently make my way out of here, which I can't do because I got to push like 9 buttons. Okay. So, take care of yourselves, okay? I'll see you next Thursday. We'll do it all again. We'll play some great music, and we'll hang out. It'll just kind of keep going and going until, I don't know, the world ends or, I don't know, the internet explodes. Keep playing good music like we're doing. We may explode the internet. I'm just putting that out there. Yeah, don't sit around in the basement, except for the people that live in subterranean environments. If you're like Eric and you live underground, you've got a good reason to live underground. That coyote probably rents an apartment right next to you. So go check his closet for the air tube that goes up to the parking lot, because they probably favored him. They're angry. I'll see you guys really soon, okay? Take care of yourselves. Over and out, guys. See ya.